And welcome back to TurboMagnum Gaming. What's going on? It's me, Luigi.
He did it,
Luigi.
He did it.
Coming up on video today. Is the video looking good?
Look at this man. Look at this man.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's cool.
we're recording.
I can see it. Yeah. What's going on, boys? It's been a couple weeks, hasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Had to finish that
Yeah,
last week of work.
Yeah. A little home run to stretch for a couple weeks off for reasons we can't say.
A week for me, sadly.
yeah.
Just a week.
Oh well.
Sucks.
Yeah.
I'll take it though.
Anybody had anything exciting happen in the last couple weeks?
Bought a car.
Yo!
This man finally got out of the 1995 era
1995 to 1997
Bumped
Ford
it up
truck.
5 years to
5
2000.
to a Beamer.
Dude, that mean-ass I-Class. Okay.
Little 328 i5 speed manual. I love that. little
Solid
thing, man.
black with the rims.
I gotta get tint now.
Got the subs.
That thing's
It rides pretty good.
Fish bowl as fuck.
We gonna
right
get
Ain't
that
now.
got no
tent.
tent.
None.
Ain't got no tent.
Black Adidas tracksuit.
Do the Slav squats.
Gold chain.
Gotta have just single gold chain. Nothing on it. Just the
Yes.
chain.
Yeah.
If you don't do this, we're not friends anymore. Oh, hey.
Kind of like the Luigi thing.
Okay.
You want to talk about?
Yeah, let me address the elephant on my lip. I fucking
caterpillar.
so like last week I started feeling really, really shitty, and I tried to go to bed, and I got really sick trying to go to bed, and then I woke up with like my whole body hurt and shit. Turns out I had fucking strep. To make a long story short, I had strep throat, and they put me on amoxicillin, and they were like, "Are you allergic to any drugs?" No, but I don't get sick a lot, so I don't take a lot of fucking drugs. And so they put me on amoxicillin, like a heavy, like 875 milligrams of amoxicillin. I was like, okay. So I started taking it, and I come back to work that next day. I was like, man, my skin's fucking itching like a motherfucker. I'm like, dude, I feel like a fucking crackhead. What the hell? And then the next day I woke up, and my entire face, I looked like I had leprosy. I was like fucking just breaking out all over. Like my ears were peeling, and it was just like you could just see skin coming out of my beard. And so I was like, yeah, this ain't going to work. So I had to shave the beard off. But, I mean, it's only been
Need
gone
some of
for...
that Head and Shoulders, man. You'll be fine.
Ooh, I'm going to need more than head and shoulders. I'm going to need a prayer and, like, an exorcism. And like, but, like, it's already starting to come back a little bit. It don't take very long for me. Like, I'll grow it back in a couple weeks. So
Better than me.
Can't you go to the barber and they put like a warm hot towel on your face and you just sit there?
That don't do nothing, though.
Yeah,
It might make my face feel better.
Release the pores and everything.
Open up, exfoliate.
Yeah. Yes.
Exfoliate.
Yes.
I've been rubbing lotion on my skin. I don't know if you're supposed to do that, but I've been running lotion on my skin. That's probably not bad. That's probably bad for your pores.
I mean, is your head not part? Does your head?
Hey.
Does your head not have skin on it?
I mean, this is true.
Okay.
You're not wrong.
No.
Facts, big facts.
Huge facts.
I'll show this real quick though. While we're there, we got our first little test run of some little stickers that we're looking at for like some of our Patreons.
Oh, what's the size of those?
These are 3x3. I might get them edited and make them a little bigger, but they're actually really, really nice. Sticker Mule who made them, and they're pretty cool. So we're gonna go down Ivan Street here and tag all their cars with them.
Just middle of the windshield.
Just but we're looking at some of those for our Patreons. It's our first run, and we're actually going to still try to get some shirts. I went looking around for some shirts the other day, and our design is so fucking bougie and badass that you can't.
We can't do that.
Yeah, I had
that.
one lady who was like, "There's no way I can do that. It's just impossible." And I'm like, "Find a way." And basically, I got to hunt down a digital printer. So
I think we could probably do it if we just moved the whole emblem off that retro scale background and did like, the little emblem shirt, kind of like this one. Just stuck the TurboMagnum sign right there. Yeah.
But like even still, from what the lady was telling me, things like that little shimmer, the minute detail, like they got to stencil cut that out of vinyl, and they're like and then like all the shading,
Oh, that's
like
a sick logo.
they said like the shading and stuff like on the lettering, they're like there's no way I can do that. So it could be a solid letter, and I was like, man, look, come on, we spent good money on that.
Yeah, we just need to get that retro ass background cropped out for it, and then just have it right here. Because I would rock the fuck out of that with one of the little emblem T-shirts. That'd be dope as hell.
But even still, like I mean, the background notwithstanding,
we were
it's still
also even talking about getting the thumbnail on the sleeve.
Yeah,
just like on the corner of the sleeve.
hell, you could run that as the emblem.
You could.
Like
One thing we got to get the turbo
corner.
back around. We went this way, and we need to go the other way with the turbo because now people think turbo, Tobru, you know. But the what I'm getting at is like the shading and stuff like that. Like they can't do that. They do very like it's way more basic from what most of your t-shirt shops do.
They're basic bitches.
They're very basic bitches. She said it can be done. You got to find somebody that does digital screen printing for shirts, and it does exist. So anyway. But that's something we're looking at for like our higher end Patreon survivors.
Hey,
you're surviving, bud.
This long.
You're surviving.
Listening to us and our.
I would call it surviving at that point, to be honest.
And speaking of which, just moving right along with the Patreon stuff, we had our first Patreon subscriber.
Big shouts.
And a
big shouts.
Mad props to you.
You're breathtaking.
You're breathtaking. And we will shout him out. I don't know if he wants us to tell who he is, but at the same time, appreciate your help, man. And
glad you enjoy it.
Glad you enjoy it.
Glad you're liking every bit
glad you like what the fuck we're doing right
shenanigans now. We do.
And we also definitely appreciate the constructive feedback and suggestions.
Always.
And
anytime
y'all can hit
he
us
gave
with
back
those.
some suggestions on. He wants more reviews done on games.
Yeah.
Which we could do that on the YouTube channel since we've been lacking on the YouTube channel
badly.
Bad.
There's way more logistics involved, like especially if we're not all in the same place.
Well, it's not just that. It's like, well, we're relegated.
One of us is always busy or sick.
It's not just that we're relegated to simply recording here because right now my computer can't keep up with an Elgato. Okay.
I'm trying to cover up with a drink. Like, look like a kid.
Like I have an Elgato and I can record, but when I record, my computer is so old.
You drop so much frame rate.
I literally drop like every other frame.
Yeah, and I don't have an Elgato, so I have to like stream it to a fucking computer and through Windows 10, and it works, but it's a nightmare, and it's just that's like what we do on our individual things. If we took time, we can just do shit here in the office in the podcast studio, and which we're planning on doing some tonight. We just don't know what we're going to do yet. But we've been trying to get the YouTube's been a little slower, but it's coming. And,
we be working, man.
Anyway, back to our subscriber. Thank you very much, man. He has some personal family issues going on right now, and our hearts out to you, and we hope everything goes well. And if you're listening, just unspoken, we'll say prayer, thoughts, whatever you're into, throw it up his way.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, please. And
not or coming after you.
Yeah, I'll fuck you up. You see this mustache? I don't fucking play. I need some IDs.
He'll kneecap you right now, son.
I need some IDs.
There he is.
Whoa!
After your
he's got them crazy ass, man.
Man, that dude's seen some shit. Okay. Are we gonna get No. Anyway, anybody else got anything they want to throw in? What y'all been doing before we go into all of our?
I've been playing the For Honors.
I've been competitively playing Rainbow. Sadly.
I feel you. We hopped in and because we were just bored, and you can't play Apex with two people, So we hopped in and we were bored, and we started playing some Rainbow, and I was getting shreked every game. And Ivan's over there going like 10-2.
I played that game.
Just carrying me.
I played that game for 2 years straight. Never played any other game.
I got him out of that shit, and you put him right back in. I want you to know.
I didn't put him in there. He was like, "Yeah, we can go play a Rainbow," and I was like, "Sure, why not?"
It's all your fault.
Yeah, it's a good game. It's a good
game. It's a great game. I love that game. I don't know why I quit. Y'all aren't ever going to see me ever again for the next 2 years.
I'll be on For Honors.
You're right there.
Y'all need to get back on For Honor for real.
I've never.
I got in there with you.
You need to get on it.
We're talking about video game, and we're front loading the cast with video game shit right now.
And
you've been playing the Conans.
I've been playing
And
Conan
you wanna
by
tell people
myself.
You want to tell
Loser.
people what you did last night?
No.
loser.
This motherfucker deleted his whole prayer sanctuary
It was really
because he was trying to pick
expensive.
up one little piece of. He was trying to pick up a skull.
Okay,
And
so
he deleted the whole thing.
I subscribe like our Patreon subscriber. I subscribe to the god of I think of like lust and death or something like that because metal. I think it's I think it's Deidre. Wait, Durketo.
Is it
Durketo. It's Durketo. Yeah. The goddess of fertility, death, and lust. Boom.
And
Okay, so you have shrines in Conan, and you have to build a shrine, and you can the shrine basically is where you sacrifice and make different things. And I was going to upgrade my shrine to the second tier, which takes a lot of very expensive resources that you have to gather over a long period of time and forge them and stuff. So I do it, and I've got my upgraded shrine. Now, my old shrine, I had all the skulls of my enemies, literally. Because in that game, when you kill a NPC character or a bandit or whatever, they can drop their skull, and you can use their skull as decoration, as you do. This is fucking Conan. And so I had like 100 skulls all over my shrine, of course, with a naked lady dancing on it. Don't judge me.
okay, yeah, I was about to get into that. About you can get thralls. Is that what they're called?
No, they're called thralls. They're
Thralls.
slaves.
Slave.
It's a better term for slaves,
Yeah.
but they're slaves.
But yeah, you get these thralls, and you can make them either work or they have dancers. And he has this one woman dancing naked on this fucking prayer
It's
station.
for the goddess Turketto. What do you want?
Did he ask for that?
I don't know. He might want that, but anyway.
You were shaking the camera.
Oh, fuck that camera. No.
Eh.
But it's
Get
dramatic.
Get some
it's
of that dramatic screen wobble. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, long story short, we're front loading the cast right now with video game shit, but it is funny because I spent a lot of time gathering up all the materials to upgrade it. And I didn't think about taking all my skulls, which are individual pieces of items that you set down onto the thing. And so I didn't think about pulling them off before I upgraded it. So when I upgraded it, of course, it changed the structure of what the shrine looks like. It's a big shrine. And they kind of clip through the floor a little bit. And I was like, okay, I'll just go and pick them up. Now, when you go to pick them up, you look at them with your cursor. And there's an option to pick it up, destroy it, move it, blah, blah, blah. And so the thing is, you have a skull sitting on a giant piece of the structure. So every once in a while, if you don't get their cursor right on that skull, you'll go to the structure and go to the structure window, which there's no pickup. It's destroy. And I was like, and I told myself in my mind, I was like, we need to be careful. And I'll be damned if I did not. Trying to pick those skulls up. I got 5 skulls out of the 100 I had sitting on that shrine.
Hey, okay.
And I deleted it.
And when he deleted it, he thought real fast, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? So he hits the Xbox button and turns off his Xbox to try and get away from the autosave.
No, I closed the application down. I didn't save it or nothing. I just went center
Dashboard.
button. Yeah, I dashboard, start, exit app. I was like, maybe it didn't save. Loaded it back in, and it did. And I was very disappointed. So Ivan was in the party chat with me, and I was just like, no, that was so fucking expensive. I was so mad.
Doesn't it take body parts to build that thing?
No, it doesn't take body parts, but you do have to to upgrade it. You have to, you get this sacrificial dagger. So when you kill somebody, you got to go and jab them up. And you get the special essence from that dagger.
Their soul. You get basically their soul out of it.
And so, and then you've got to put that in to make items and blah, blah, blah. And end up, it takes a little bit. And that's not even the bad part. The bad part is it took 250 steel and a lot of retarded things. And so anyway, it was a bad day this morning.
Okay, back to talk about these flags.
Yeah, we got some a friend of ours from work, Mike East. Big shout out. He's a PC gamer, so we like to talk shit a lot to each other about console PC. We always do. And
Even though we all know what's
he
best.
gifted this to me? Question mark. Or he told me something very loudly and in a banner. But he sent me these flags and PC Master Race behind me, and we got the gamer one behind Ivan there with the X-Bone controller. We're not favorites here, or nothing, but
he knows what we like,
But we appreciate that. Give us a little bit of stuff to put up. He also got me this dope ass fucking Letterkenny
Hard no.
shirt.
Hard no.
Shout out Letterkenny, best show ever. So, what do y'all guys been watching lately? Y'all been watching anything crazy?
I've been watching like shitloads of anime because I'm a weebo.
Yeah, same here. I've been watching Parasite, the maximum.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
How far are you in?
I'm only like 5 episodes in. But there's a massacre every fucking episode.
It's amazing.
At least 20 people die.
It's amazing. I love that.
And they're like, there's a serial killer going around the world. I'm like, how? Are y'all that?
They're literally
ignorant?
bots in this fucking show, man. Like, there's the main character, the chick he likes, and then literally everyone else is a fucking bot. Like,
I love it. I love it.
They're retarded as hell, dude. Oh my gosh! But there's this one awesome part in this, and I'm not trying to ruin it for anyone who's seen it. Well, I can't ruin it. I've already told you about it. It's like 5 years old. If you haven't watched it, sucks to suck. He tells his right hand, which is called Migi, he's like, handle the defense. And so
I just watched that fight the other day.
You saw that?
Yes.
Yes. So his right hand is a parasite that took over his right hand, and it'll pop out like these blades and all kinds of shit.
You've told me about this show.
Yeah. And he's fighting another one that just killed someone he really liked. Okay. So he runs in there, and Migi just fights off the blades from the other parasite, and he just punches this other parasite's heart out.
With his bare hand.
With his bare hand. Because the parasite infecting his body has been slowly making him stronger.
Some anime bullshit.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah, no, it's anime bullshit.
But he literally just punches this thing's fucking heart out and then pulls out and just looks at it and just crushes the goddamn thing. And it's like, that's metal.
Speaking of anime bullshit, y'all been trying to get me to watch 7 Deadly Sins.
Which is great.
I have. I started watching it. I do enjoy the show. It's a good show. I'm not out of season 1 yet.
He's
but
about
I'm
to
at
bring
the
up
very,
JoJo.
Oh my
I knew exactly what was coming. He said anime bullshit. And he was like, I know what he's doing here.
Yeah, there's a little bit of anime bullshit with 7 Deadly Sins. It's a good show.
Go home.
But I was like, I keep seeing all these JoJo memes, and I hear people talk about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. So I was like, I'm going to watch some JoJo, and holy shit. That is the most anime bullshit I've ever seen.
I have
but if I ever get in a fight, if I ever get in a fist fight with anybody around either one of y'all, and y'all don't narrate everything I'm fucking doing, are we friends?
You just got to aura hard enough, dog.
That's another thing. It's like that's another thing too. Is like the first 2 seasons are dubbed, and then which is great. But then the 3rd season is subtitled, and I hate reading subs on anime. It's just I hate doing it. Okay.
What is going on? What are you watching?
He got ordered the fuck up right there, dude. But it's the most ridiculous shit I've ever seen, and I can't look away. I was like, "What is this show? I love it." But anyway. Look at the King of the Hill one. Click on the King of the Hill one.
It's a propane.
Right, to the left.
Right. The right.
You
right,
missed
right,
it right there.
Oh
my God.
What is that?
That's his stand, dude. That's his fucking stander. That is fucking cool. Anyway, JoJo's amazing. I'm sorry. It is.
Hard pass.
It's fucking good. Just because it's
I can get behind it for the art style, but everything else.
I don't like anime that's super over the top, bullshitty.
Okay,
but
you say you don't want.
Listen, let me finish my statement.
You have came to me with like at least 4 over the top animes. You're like, you gotta watch this. I was just like,
but that's the exception.
Stupid.
The shows that are like I have a hard time with Naruto because it's like kiddie anime bullshit. Okay, listen.
I'm not going to deny you on that one because the moment I hear "believe it," I just want to turn it off.
That goes away kinda in the next one. He's like, he'll go to "It's My Ninja Way," instead of believe it.
But if you go 100% over the top, I'm full in. Baki. Baki is a
100% in.
great show. Baki is JoJo. It is over the top. When you slap a handful of bullets in a motherfucker's mouth, loaded round bullets, and then you uppercut that motherfucker and set all the rounds off, I'm in. I'm in 100%. This is amazing. It's just, it's like if you're going to do it, do it. And by God, they did it. So.
Hard pass.
No, dude, have you not watched Baki?
I have.
Okay.
Hard pass.
So. But anyway.
I mean, that's all you need to see right there. Second line, second from the left. Yep, that's all you got to see. That's it.
Smoking.
What is this shit?
Absolutely smoking. Dude, the show. Watch Baki. If you're out there, watch Baki. Do yourself a favor.
It's on Netflix, right?
It's on Netflix.
Yeah.
And it's a Netflix original, too. And it's great.
That's not a Netflix.
Don't you know?
7 Deadly Sins is a Netflix original.
And it's a
you're
good
gonna
show.
come to me with this bullshit?
Have you watched it?
This is indeed not a
Then
Netflix
fuck off.
original.
Watch it. Don't knock it till you watch
It's
it.
a Netflix adaptation.
Let's watch it right now on the stream. Fucking do it.
Just
Pull it up.
Get banned, right?
Pull it up. Anyway.
Ah.
So anybody else been doing anything crazy in the last couple weeks before we get in the news?
I watched so much anime. That's about it.
I've been trying to finish up Chernobyl. I've got the last episode. I got halfway through the last episode and I had to leave. I didn't get a chance to finish it, but they're already saying it like it did better than like Game of Thrones did. Yeah, like rating wise and stuff like that. So
You know, I read something the other day about the UK opening up more nuclear sites.
that's a good idea. Worked out well.
Yes. I mean, you learn from other people's mistakes, don't you?
I mean, nuclear energy is it's not.
Technically 100% clean.
It is. Is it safe?
Actually, it's technically safer than coal.
Yeah.
Unless I'm in the core with it.
But there's that whole side effect of that nuclear shit that just destroys everything
Like,
around it.
What if
If
the
it fails?
core just has a bad day all of
How-
a sudden?
What happens if coal fails?
Hold up. Out of all the nuclear plants in the world, how many have failed?
3?
3.
Is it 2 or 3?
Okay.
You got
Okay, hold on.
Chernobyl. You've got
Fukushima.
I want to say there was one more. I know Chernobyl and Fukushima. Russellville, Arkansas.
And almost 2/3 of nuclear related.
56 of 99 nuclear-related incidents.
Are they failed or just shut down?
That's probably shut down. And like, all right, so fail is a very broad term when it comes to this. A critical failure is what happened in Chernobyl. Okay, that's a critical failure, and that's from them fucking up.
Yeah,
All right.
and Fukushima was because of the
flood, the tsunami.
the
Yeah.
tsunami,
The tsunami and the earthquake.
That doesn't
yes.
mean like it could have been running forever.
Some places not to put one, or we need to put one in California.
Please.
They probably have them in California.
Do they have one in California?
I want them to
You would
build
think some architect or engineer was like, "We're not putting one here. Earthquakes all the time. Yeah, fucking build it."
There's 2. Diablo Canyon. Wow. That's a fucking Diablo Canyon power plant.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, literally hell yeah.
One in, seems like in the danger zone right there.
Danger zone.
Well, you know all them Californians need their energy. Clean burning nukes.
You see that San Francisco banned e-cigarettes?
Yes.
Yes, I did.
Yes.
That is the dumbest shit I have ever seen.
Why
right?
Why did they ban them?
I don't fucking know. Maybe they got tired of seeing clean vapor clouds everywhere while there's shit on their streets.
Yeah. Yeah, because San Francisco is also the place that they literally have an app so you can map out where all the human shit is on the sidewalk, and the map is literally browned out.
There's an app that you can get that will show you where people have shat on the sidewalk, so you can either go take a picture of it or avoid it.
I just want to be the person who
It's
who
sad.
takes time out of their life to report a shat. A Shat reporter.
Apparently, enough people
no,
that this man decided to make it out.
It's for all the homeless people that like just
Like, bro,
pull
did
their
you tag
pants
that shit,
down.
bro? Bro, tag that shit real quick. Hold on, dude. I got to tag this shit in my
Yeah,
app real
it's
quick.
for all the homeless people that will just pull their pants down in the middle of the street, take a shit, and walk away.
Unprecedented
mean,
health
but don't ban-
experiment.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Fuck out of here.
You know what happens? Okay, I'm going to be straight up honest with you. If you ban e-cigarettes, you know what I'm going to do?
Move.
Smoke. No, I'm going to smoke. That's what I'm going to do.
See, that's the thing. They don't even. If I'm right, cigarettes aren't even banned in
Here's
San
my thing:
Francisco.
everything you do to your body, excess of, is bad for you.
Blue, go lay down. Go lay down.
My thing is, it's your personal choice. The state shouldn't
Sorry.
be able to say,
No.
"Hey, you can't do that." Like,
That's
bitch.
that's basically the same thing as drinking alcohol.
yeah,
Yeah.
Except, when I'm smoking an e-cigarette, I'm not gonna get drunk and drive off and fucking run somebody over.
It is kind of weird. I mean, I won't try to get political, but it's like you take somebody as progressive as California and San Francisco, and you're gonna sit there and ban something like e-cigarettes. Your puppy wants in, Ivan.
You can let her in if y'all want.
Come on, little girl. I just want to come in here and say hi. You can't get on the microphone though. But literally got on the microphone.
Just got on the microphone.
Lay down, baby. She's like, no, this is my cast, son. But but you literally can't even handle a shit problem in your own city.
They actually have
They
anti-homeless laws,
welcome it.
man.
They don't want to push them away.
They have no. What's weird is like
It's weird.
they have anti-homeless laws and they have anti-homeless devices, right? So on like open
Benches.
stretches and shit, like benches don't have backs for one,
Mm-hmm.
and then on top of that, like under overpasses, they have concrete triangles on the flat spots,
Yeah,
so people can't put tents there.
I mean,
You have poop log, poop diary, bowel mover pro,
Bowel Mover Pro, yes.
places I've pooped, and poop MD. Apps for your phone.
go lay down, baby.
Jesus
Go lay
Christ.
down, baby.
Poop is not always a laughing matter, guys.
I mean, it is when your city's full of it.
Okay.
And you have to pay for this one.
You know what? The biggest credit to modern medicine and modern hygiene is? Septic systems.
Oh yeah.
Not penicillin, nothing like that.
Like, actually, irrigation systems in Rome decrease the mortality rate and
Yes,
increase the living
exactly. Same thing with Paris and everything else.
So you're
When-
saying we need to go back to not doing that?
rate.
No.
See, that's
No,
how you get that's how you get the Black Plague back.
I'm with you.
What I'm trying to get at here is like that's literally what caused the mortality rate in children and everything to go
Mhm.
down because you get a lot of diseases from poop and stuff. And then you have a place like San Francisco.
Which is
And
oddly
it's just
one
like-
of the
You know what?
higher.
Let's keep
They
San
just-
Francisco around
As an example.
as an
At
example.
the rate they're going to wipe themselves off with all the anti-vaxxers and shit on the streets now. Oh man,
They would have talked shit about Arkansas. I can tell you right now, we can go downtown Little River
At
Market
least I can
District.
walk barefooted in Arkansas. You can't do that in San Francisco.
You're
You
gonna
step in
step in
shit.
shit.
you know the last time I've seen some human feces on the side of the road? Not fucking never.
Never. God.
Shout out San Francisco. Keep it real out there, y'all. If we have any listeners, I'm sorry that your streets are covered in shit.
And you can't vape anymore. That really sucks.
Yeah, and you can't vape to help cover up the smell. I want to smell Fruity Pebbles over feces.
Hey, this is Ivan's dog, Blue, and she's a little party pooper.
You're a nerd. You need to go lay down. You're crashing the cast. Hey, speaking of poop,
Do you have a good one today?
yes, I did. To me? Oh, well, that's not important.
Oh, you're so strong, Blue.
Go 2 tabs over and get to a news story.
Right here?
Yeah, segue as fuck. So
Segue as fuck.
you're you're on trial, right?
Florida man throws his own poop at the judge, then gets acquitted of charges.
Acquitted.
That's why I said that. Shut up.
I knew he was passionate about he was innocent when he threw his shit at me.
Look at him.
It says Florida, but we sure is it in San Francisco?
Look at him. He's like super serious. Like, I think he's probably looking at the judge wiping the shit off right now. He's like, yeah.
My God. How do you? I'm gonna read the story. Go down a little bit. Let's see.
Well, I wouldn't read the story. I just let them read if they want to. Just summarize.
Well, I didn't read it yet,
Oh,
just
you
because
didn't?
the
Well,
headline knocked me out of the park. So
unprepared.
Dorian Fildor was sitting in a wheelchair next to Miami-Dade Circuit Judge Lisa Walsh when officials say he tried to throw his excrement at her. It did not reach her. There were no jurors present. Thank God. Can you imagine being jury duty on that day?
I would
Jesus
pay.
fuck.
I
Is there a
would
video of
pay
him
to
throwing the
be.
shit?
No, that's
Oh, no.
that's Chad Ochocinco.
Damn it!
Yeah. I mean,
I would have
Slash
watched
his
that.
lawyer's ass.
I
Nice.
okay. I guess if I got sentenced to like life, then I'll throw shit at you. But like,
Maybe you never know. Maybe it was him and his lawyer playing it in the background. His lawyer was like, "Listen,
dude, they'll
If
think
He's
you
you're
gonna be
throw
fucking.
shit
dead.
at the judge, he's gonna let you out.
He'll think you're fucking nuts, dude. Do it. And he got acquitted though. That's the best part.
that's
about
like
the story.
that's like some Better Call Saul lawyer right there."
The judge was like, "I believe this man. He's very passionate." So
About throwing shit at me.
There's some crazy people out there.
Jesus
I love it.
Christ, I love it though.
Cutting your balls off, throwing them at the cops.
That's a move.
That's a power move.
That's
Alpha.
That's some Viking.
Alpha as fuck.
Go lay down, Blue. Blue.
She just wants all the love.
She does. She just wants to come over everybody. She's over there.
Hey, lay down.
God dang.
Hey. I know you want all the loves.
All the loves. But yeah, shout out to my man for really, really
Power move, dog.
yeah.
Power move.
Fuck the authority,
Alpha
man.
status.
Fuck the authority. So
Alpha status. I mean, he looks kind of familiar.
What else we
Does
got
he
in
look like an
Florida?
actor? No. That face.
this week in Florida, I do want to start a new segment on the show because I just keep finding them. But I just want to start a new.
Florida hot take.
There's a lot of hot takes out of Florida, but
This week in Florida.
yeah, this week in Florida, I think is what it should be called. But like, it just seems like every week, dude, it's just like something else. And so, like this one, I mean,
Florida man arrested with 75 pool floats he stole to have sex with.
he's a
You know,
collector.
That's a
if
lot
he
of
would cut
noodling.
his hair and get a nice fade going, y'all would be brothers.
All right. Thanks, bud. Appreciate that. He looks
Uh,
nothing like me.
Who is it? You look like Nero? Yeah, with that fucking neck beard. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna need to bring that back up.
I don't even know where that was. No, it was at this one.
Anyway, go back to the article.
There he is.
There he is.
There he is.
But hey, go down a little bit. Let me see it. Oh,
Florida
inflatables.
man
He's
arrested
crafty.
in the
Oh no, he's one of them. Down blue.
A Florida man arrested in the theft of stolen pool floats
Told
told cops he used the inflatables for sex instead of raping women. Well, we appreciate that, bud. Christopher Romanin, 35, was charged Thursday with breaking into the backyards of homes with pools in Palm Bay and stealing the only flotation devices. He knows what he likes.
It was on the back of a bike when the cops stopped him at 1:25 a.m.
With a garbage bag full of deflated pool floats. Wow. Well, go ahead. Yeah,
it's a better alternative, I guess. I mean, should just not. But I mean, if you just got the urge,
I just don't want the pool
Fuck a
float
pool
back
float.
when you're done.
yeah, just
It's
keep
yours
them.
now.
Yeah.
You know?
See, I was thinking it was like pool noodles.
That's what I was thinking.
Like I was
Well,
like,
that's
why
where
do you
my-
need 75 of them?
That's where my head went. Well, this is Chandra, and this is Denise.
Oh my God, Blue, why are you so strong?
Have you seen those like strange addictions and stuff where people get
Yeah,
married
yeah.
to like dolls or some shit like that?
Married a
This
tree.
is the same thing. Like
Yeah.
some people, like it's an actual kink, and I'm not a big kink shamer, but I'll kink shame the fuck out of you if it's something like this.
That dude don't look like
People
he.
will fuck beach balls and floaties and shit because they're like super attracted to them for some reason. It's some weird shit, man. And they'll like, best part is they'll get in like those inflatable suits when they do it. Either that or like those fucking Unimorph suits.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll do it in those. And it's some fucking weird shit,
That dude.
bro.
That dude looks like his name is Kink. Look at him.
That's where it started.
That man, his eyes are cutting through my soul right now. Yeah, he's reading
That's
my
a stare,
fortune.
man.
Jesus Christ. Man. Florida.
I really feel like they just go through like these people can't look that bad and also get arrested for that thing, right? There's got to be an offset here. Like it just maybe it's the Pareto distribution. Like things just can continually get worse the more like if you start getting bad, it just keeps getting bad and just keeps getting bad continually, and then you're just some depraved man who fucks pool floaties. Like
I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, here's the thing. What else is on his rap sheet? Shitting on the sidewalk, I guarantee it.
Shitting while riding his bike with all the pool floats.
While fucking pool floats. So, I don't know, man. I don't know what to say, Florida.
hard pass.
But I like where your head's at. I like where your head's at.
Next to Florida.
Alabama got it.
Next to Florida.
There's
though.
another Florida story up.
You know what's
Florida
really
story.
weird? You know what's really
I thought
weird?
I had another one.
We already went over it, I do believe.
Yeah, it was the Florida got through shit. Never
Yeah.
mind. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, we did
Okay,
that.
it was
We
two
did
Florida
Yeah,
stories. I'm
we're
sorry.
good. We're going. East.
What's really weird
west.
is
We're
like
going west.
what's really weird. No, well, see, we started on the West Coast, but anyway, it's you don't see stories like this in Mississippi and Arkansas.
No, there
Like,
are some where the
Always some fucking crazy places. Like
Look, listen, knock on this table right now because next week we might have one.
yeah, right.
You never know. I don't know, but it is kind of funny how they get highlighted.
I don't know. I think the best one
I-
I've heard from Arkansas was the one we did a couple podcasts back where the dude called the sheriff, was like, "Hey, you still want that weed?"
That's crazy. Is it
Uh,
fucking pool float crazy? No.
No.
That's just a very unfortunate series of events for those gentlemen.
I was reading an old article in Arkansas in the newspaper how a guy, his wires for his headlight went out, and so he used a 9mm bullet to
It's a
connect the
22.
wires.
I've read that story before.
22?
It was a 22 because it fit perfectly into the
yes.
It fit perfectly into the old style round fuse.
To turn his headlights back on, and then it went off, shot him, I don't know where, and killed him.
In his balls. Louis Black, the comedian, had a joke about it.
Yes.
And yes.
Can you imagine?
That 22 fits perfectly in that electrical circuit. That was
You know,
a long time ago.
I've
but
done
yeah.
some dumb shit with 22s before, okay? But not stick it in an electrical outlet or something like that. you know?
Yeah, fuse, electrical outlet.
See, what I did was my dad didn't let me shoot the 22, so I had some 22 ammo, and I held it on the end of a pellet gun.
What's wrong with that?
A lot.
And he wants out. Blue does. Or she does. So I proceeded to shoot the 22
Cool for us.
while holding it on the end of the pellet gun.
Wait. Okay, so you were holding the 22 caliber round
Yes.
at the end of your pellet rifle,
And
you
I
were
was
gonna
going to use the pellet.
So you're
I
gonna
was
use
gonna
the
use
pellet
as
at-
the firing pin.
Oh.
Yeah.
And you were homeschooled.
Jesus, fuck.
Hey, it shot.
That's some public school shit. What are you talking about?
It shot.
Yeah, I bet it did shoot. How'd your fingers feel?
Burnt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I didn't get cut. Didn't
That's
lose
like
a
holding
finger. I
on-
still got all 10.
Let me see.
They're all good,
I
they're
got
all
all of them.
Missing 4.
But oh yeah, this is a good one though.
Now, see, I wouldn't be surprised if I saw this one out of Arkansas.
Yeah, this one makes sense out of Arkansas for sure.
Let that dog back.
You want me to just go let her outside?
Yeah. We should just go let her outside.
Here,
Be right back,
Yeah.
podcast.
you let her out. Let the dog out. Sorry, got pup. This is real show. Live feed
Live.
shit.
We
Live
do it.
in real time.
Real
Dog
time.
handling. Poor girl. She don't know if she wants in or out.
No.
Just like a woman. Let me outside.
And we're back.
Okay.
But back to the Alabama deputies say man had meth-fueled attack squirrel. What was the squirrel attacking?
Dude, people.
You know what I'm really worried about? The squirrel. Did they have to put him down, or did they like send him to squirrel rehab where he just like lived off nuts again, you know, until he got better?
Feel like they just kept him in a cage.
37-year-old Ronnie Reynolds was arrested during the search, and 35-year-old Mickey Pollock is wanted after allegedly feeding a squirrel meth to keep it aggressive, according to Limestone County Sheriff's Office.
I would have threw the squirrel at the cop.
Attack squirrel, go! That's a Pokemon that you haven't ever seen before. Meth squirrel! He kills everybody. That's fucking awesome, dude. I
Use
love
tail whip, and he just starts biting his jugular. No, that's not tail whip.
Excuse me.
Give that squirrel some more meth, man. Keep him up.
Animal control is called. I feel like the cops had a hard time. We're gonna need you guys. We need backup.
Look, deputies stated they were unable to safely test the squirrel for meth. No shit, he's hopped up, dude. You stick him. I'm not sticking him.
Released on bond for $4,000.
What happened to the squirrel?
That's what we're really worried about.
He's still locked up.
Wait, can you play that?
Yeah, I can play that.
Fuck you. Skip it.
Ads. No one cares about your
We're not even getting paid for these ads.
window
Fuck that ad.
world.
Window World, hit us up.
Look at that. We'll give you windows that shatter.
That looked like meth. I got excited for a minute.
Oh.
Get off that damn window. I didn't know I teach you right. Jesus.
That's not how you wash a window.
Look at he stared through my soul. God.
Let me out of here.
He's ready to go.
Let me out.
It just looks like a normal
I'm
squirrel.
gonna tear y'all up.
I was expecting him to be like missing his teeth
Holy
and shit.
shit.
Oh, geez, that
Jesus.
motherfucker's in there. he's so pissed.
Take your meth for the day. You think they have to keep him on meth to keep him alive?
Nah. Maybe.
Oh, let's play another video. I don't care about it now.
Close it down.
Stop it.
Oh man. Anyway, but
He looks like,
I mean,
you know, like people with neck tattoos that happen to be bald and also have like at least one face tattoo are always either in a Mexican gang or on meth.
What is the thought process? Is like, I want an eyebrow tattoo.
I don't know, man. Maybe he lost his eyebrow to meth.
I mean,
Like,
I
at
don't
one
know,
at one
man.
point, I thought about getting
don't-
like my inner lip tattooed, and then
Yeah, but
like,
can't nobody see that?
nobody can
And
see
that also
that.
doesn't last very long. That
No.
actually goes away over time.
Yeah, because the inside of your mouth peels quite often.
I mean, like even like I'm to the point like I mean I like certain neck tattoos I think are cool, but I don't want one because I don't want any tattoos
And
above my neck.
who started face tattoos?
Probably
Lil
gang
Wayne?
members.
Lil Wayne.
Well, I'd say probably gang members and just rappers. Well, some
Which
rappers
rapper
are gang
started
members.
face tattoos?
Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne.
He actually has a song about it called Dedication. This man did it. Okay. He started this whole era we got right now.
And 21 Savage with a knife.
It's a knife.
It's a knife.
It's a knife.
No, it's Sir Savage the 21st.
Sir Savage. My
Indubitably.
favorite British rapper.
Who's your favorite British rapper right now? 21 Savage.
21 Savage.
I like 21.
Is he allowed back in the States?
I'm sure they got that cleared over.
I don't know. I haven't heard about him coming back yet.
I'm sure.
but I'm
It's,
sure
I'm
he
sure it's
is.
cleared. Like the man's got enough
It's like,
money.
Come on, dude. I make a lot of money.
He
Get out
probably
of
has
here.
a better life in the UK anyway.
I doubt.
He's probably the hardest motherfucker over there.
You know, you actually need a TV license over there. It's
TV
insane.
For what?
Swear to God, you actually need a TV license
Like, wait, what do you
To
mean?
have a TV or to watch shit?
to watch.
If it pleases the crown,
Look it up.
Mayhaps.
I saw this story. I can't remember where I saw it, but it was like this old nanny
Permit to
over
have
there
TV?
in UK. She didn't pay her TV license, got arrested for it. And she's like, "Why would I sell it when you send me to jail? I'll just watch it in jail for free."
Wow. That's marketing.
any also watch it.
Annual cost of 155 euros.
What?
Wow.
Okay, but is their television free or do they got to pay?
There's a colored license and a black and white license.
Holy shit. No wonder shit. Oh,
Oh, wait. Income for the license is primarily used to fund the television, radio, and online services of the BBC. So I mean, like, I'm wondering, like, is it almost like cable? Is it basically just like their way of cable? Like, do they not have to pay for cable?
I thought BBC was just
Shit, I bumped the table again.
I thought BBC was just like a single channel with programs on there.
I'm not British. Who gives a fuck? We kicked you out in 1776.
But yeah, look, you can look up a story. There's literally
Fuck you and your TV.
There was literally a granny who stopped paying her TV license while still doing all that stuff, and they were like, well, we're gonna put you in jail. She's like, so I can watch TV for free?
I mean, I got a good point. It'd be better to keep you out, make you pay for it, fine you more.
That's crazy.
But, yeah. Dude.
Tell them, man. People want all this free shit, and they don't know it's not free. Sorry, not trying to get political.
You always skirt the line.
I do.
Every week.
I do.
I gotta keep you on a leash when it comes to politics.
We try not to get political in here.
Because it doesn't matter
But we
anyway,
could.
man.
We could.
Doesn't
real
matter,
easily.
man.
All it takes is one thing to set
could
me
call-
off.
We could call
I keep
it, we
doing
could call
this, and I'm
Andrew
waiting
right now.
on it.
We
I
can call
keep
Let me
Andrew.
tell you something about them motherfucking communists, man. Let me tell you.
What's wrong with communism?
It's a good idea on paper. What the
fuck
fuck
is
is
going
that?
on outside?
That's a goddamn ice cream truck.
I want ice cream.
Ice cream.
What we all just run out of here?
Just
Just fucking fight. Like,
fuck
get the
this
fuck away
fuck-
from me. I'm getting that rocket pop. Oh.
Okay.
Hey, refresh that page. I stopped them from loading because I've loaded up so many goddamn pages at the same time.
I saw this and this killed me.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That's a little adult.
Yeah.
It's a little.
Okay.
It's a little. Yeah, he's not dead.
But
That's
look
the
how
thing,
cute
though. He's
that
not.
thing
That's not a
is.
dead body.
They
He's
were just
alive.
trying to keep him warm. All right.
He's like, what's the problem?
They didn't know what was going. They didn't.
Wait, go down.
They didn't eat him.
This is not a picture.
Hold up.
This is not a picture of a dead
The face
body.
of a living mummy reportedly mauled by bears has been revealed, as medics say he was actually suffering from a skin condition.
It was chronic
I thought that
psoriasis.
said Kardashian.
Psoriasis, a skin condition that also affects Kim Kardashian, and left him disfigured.
So he wasn't actually mauled by a bear. He just has psoriasis.
Wait a minute.
Did you bring a fake story to the table?
Did I?
Did you?
You did.
Well, go down and see if he actually was. I mean, he could just have psoriasis and got fucked up by a bear.
Shocking picture and videos emerged last week showing the man looking emaciated, as well as covered in blood, cuts, and sores. It was claimed he had been savaged by a bear and
21.
survived in the beast's den in Russia.
For a month by drinking his own urine, by the way.
Bear Grylls. I mean,
Oh, fuck me. It was all a lie.
Sure was.
you brought a fake story.
You gotta.
Sometimes my
You have to
investigatory journal.
outsource this stuff and look for it more. Jeez.
Let's review.
Jesus
Who brought all this
Christ.
shit to
I
the
don't
table
give a
today?
Shit.
Who brought all this shit to the table today?
And it
What
doesn't
the
matter.
fuck you
It's
bring?
supposed to be
Get the
it
fuck
doesn't
out of
matter.
here.
3.3.3333333.
Fuck you till you die.
Do it. Back to an actual story.
This is
Oh,
what
this
I,
might not be true too.
No, this is true.
Fuck me, right?
this is what I deal with every time.
Fucking.
What?
I'm gonna jump over these fucking tables, dude. Do you see this mustache right now? Do you see it?
Okay, Luigi, let's go.
All right, motherfucker. I'm about to one up your ass. You ready? I'll be spitting fireballs all in this motherfucker.
Sad. Okay, Cody, you want to read it off? I'm all hyped over here now. It's getting hot.
Dude married his best friend's mom just to piss off his best friend. Files for divorce.
I'm gonna marry your fucking mom, Ivan.
Go do it. She's a nice lady.
I know. That's why I want to marry her. Dude.
Now
How-
this is actually real.
It was on E! News.
How much of I mean if it's a friend though, the key word here is friend. Not enemy.
I bet you. Okay, this
Not-
No, not just friend. That's BFF, dog.
I'm pretty
BFF.
sure this is a
Best
YouTube.
friends forever.
This is a YouTube star. I'm pretty sure he went to his best friend's mom. Was like, "Hey, can we marry you just to make your son mad?" And it was
Well,
like,
see, what's crazy is why he didn't wait. Or why he waited, I mean. Like, why wait a month? You can go the next week and have it annulled.
He probably had to do some legal stuff. So, like, he's rich.
Well, I mean, you literally just go the next week and get it annulled like it never happened.
She's a real handsome lady. She got all did up. That's a special day for her. You know?
She's having a grand time ruining her son's
That could
life.
be her original wedding dress that she got married in.
I want to know if they did it. I'm sorry. I just got to know.
She's having a grand time ruining her son's life. She's like, you mean I get to embarrass him this much?
Yes.
One more good time? Let's do it.
Yeah, maybe the mom is just a heart of a troll.
Let's be honest. Would any of our moms here do something to embarrass us that much?
Oh, fuck yeah.
All right.
My mom's on Facebook.
Oh, what it says down here is Paul Finch fucking Stiffer's mom in American Pie.
Finch fucking Stiffers.
So, y'all want to get into video games now?
Them
After all
sweatshops.
these news articles,
Sure.
the fights.
Time for video games.
With the way Treyarch, Activision, and fucking old school IW used to pump out fucking COD games and shit, it wouldn't surprise me that there's
No, this is just like, I read this and I was like, yeah. I was like, where's the big surprise?
Do y'all have any news or extra things that came out after E3 that they didn't announce at E3?
I saw some more specs on the Xbox and some leaked on the PS5.
I haven't heard any details about the PS5 yet.
I saw some stuff leaked on a little bit of both of them, and it's AMD is also working with PS5 people to make their graphics cards.
Those fucking traitors.
Yeah, right.
Oh my God, lukewarm. You're fucking lukewarm.
I will spew you from my mouth.
Spew you from my mouth.
But AMD's working with them, so they'll have around the same graphics card. They'll have the same DDR.
Well, because I mean, at that point, it'd probably be hard to compete at this point.
Yeah.
Now, you're getting to a point. It's like that conversation we had a few weeks ago. You're getting to a point. The technology is just up there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like the big thing I've been reading about too, kind of talking about this, is like, what are the price points going to be on both of these motherfuckers?
Well, like we said, there's a lot they can skimp on since they're doing this streaming thing.
Well, they are keeping. The word was released that Xbox is keeping the disc drive.
Yeah.
Really?
And
yes,
so is so is PS5. Because PS5 will have.
Because they're the nostalgic people, they want to keep it.
Look, I'll give you respect for wanting to keep it in there just for your people.
The thing is that they're keeping the disc drive for both of them because they're making them fully backwards compatible, which is it will read your old discs, and PS5 is supposed to do it back down all the way to PS1. So it'll read your old discs. You can play your old games. That's why they still have the disc drive.
Was that video recording?
Yes.
I'm just.
Has anyone has any more information come out on the cloud streaming?
Man,
there's still a lot of controversy going on around that cloud stuff, dude. Because the big X factor is ping.
They just all they need to do is be able to make an option to where we can do both. If we want to be able to download the game and play directly off our Xbox, we should be able to.
I want to say you will be able to, just because it'd be. What if you get a single player game and your internet goes out?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's my thing. Is like
you still need to have the option to do it on your Xbox.
I mean,
it cuts out the need to download the game right then and there. Like we all three buy a game. And
we just want to hop in right now.
Well, that was kind of the issue when the Xbox One come out, because it was like, well, it requires you to be online all the time, and that was a controversy. Yeah. It was like, oh, well, what if and so they changed it where you do need to update it because that's the only way you can update it. But we are in like the new age to where it's like everybody you would think has internet, but like hell, there might be some people that don't, and I don't know what to tell you to those people, because it's also one of those deals like, how many people do you know that doesn't have internet? Now, granted, we live in Arkansas and some of us live in bumfuck, but it's like, even still.
But they're also saying that you're not going to need all the power of, you're not going to need a terabyte of speed on your internet.
Right. That's what like that what was that?
Well, my thing isn't necessarily just the speed. You brought this up. It's bandwidth. It's how much, because like a lot of people
some people are limited on this.
Yeah, a lot of people are limited on it, and
I'm limited on it. Like with my provider, I can't say who they are. With my provider, I'm only allowed 1,068 gigs a month.
So a terabyte.
I've gone over that before. Now that's what's like me and my like ex-girlfriend, for example, like like I was playing a lot of Xbox, watching a lot
Playing
of Netflix.
side by side, going
Yeah,
at it,
and
playing
like that-
online.
But I mean, like fairly decent amount of usage, but not like crazy. But we still go over.
The average pull for online gaming, just gaming, like connecting your shit to the internet and playing on an online match, is like 5 megabytes.
Mm.
HD video is like a gigabyte per minute.
And if you're streaming,
Yeah.
to
And
your
if you're streaming 4K video game to your TV, they're saying it's only going to pull somehow 36 megabytes.
I don't know,
Huh.
a compression format of some sort. I don't
I
know.
don't know the logistics of it, but I know it's not going to be pretty for people who have bandwidth limits. And then on top of that,
I think this is a very ambitious idea. That's almost too soon.
I don't necessarily think
Almost.
it's too soon. I just think it's going to be fucking bumpy.
Yeah, but I mean, my thing is that if they don't get this bumpiness ironed out, how are we going to play video games next year?
Well, see, that's like I said, all they really have to do.
It's coming out. Xbox Cloud is coming out sooner than the console coming out.
Yeah. So they're going to let that iron out a little bit before they
Yes.
have the console
Yes.
out.
Like you should be able to within like before the year's over with. There's their Xbox Cloud project. I forget the name of it.
Scarlet.
No, that's the
Xbox. XCloud.
xCloud.
Yeah.
xCloud. Like you should be able to play your Xbox games on your phone while using your Xbox as a server to push it to your phone.
I don't know, man. But the easy way around it is to still have your hard drive on your Xbox, which they probably will, and be able to still download games on it. And that's the easier way around it. Like, okay, if I play this game a shit ton, say, and I don't want to stream every time I fucking play it, I should be able to download it straight to my Xbox.
Yeah, see, you should be able to hook up a controller that, like, go get the connecting.
I wonder what the lag rate on that will be.
The new controllers are supposed to be Bluetooth as well, so you should be able to Bluetooth it to anything. Probably for just what we're looking at right there, which I'm sorry, I don't know why. I know like the Switch is cool for like on the go gaming and shit like that, but to me, I'm just like I don't really like even with that controller. I don't.
Well, I mean, hey, if I gotta go shit, y'all don't want to wait on me.
Let's go. Come on, we're going.
Y'all don't want to wait on me.
That's what Hearthstone on your phone's for. So
I mean, if we're playing, and y'all
if we're
don't
talking
wait
about mid play, but goddamn, how long is it gonna take you to set it up? You can be done shitting by the time you get all that shit done. So
if we had Google Internet here, down here in the South, it probably wouldn't be a problem.
Well, see, yeah, that's the thing. It's really only a problem in rural areas.
Yeah.
Like cities, you really don't got to worry about it.
I can tell you right now, like yesterday, my internet was doing all types of weird
Before
shit.
I came over here, my internet was out.
Yeah. Mine was out 2 days ago. So I don't that's what I'm saying. Like,
I live closer to the
does
city.
that mean I have to go a day without fucking playing a game?
I live closer to the city. I don't have that problem.
I'll come cut your shit. If you have a day of that problem.
I usually don't. I don't have any internet problems.
Well, it's like my ping went from 20 to 1,000.
I suppose this will probably be one of those surprise mechanics.
Surprise mechanics. I almost forgot about that.
Man, is that up here?
No, it's not.
No, I didn't bring his notes up. We weren't talking about too much.
But this is some good surprise mechanics. EA.
Meme, first thing that pops up.
They've already got it. They're not loot boxes. They're surprise mechanics.
Let's see what Reddit has to say.
Oh,
God.
I don't know if this might not be good to be putting up on.
Throw it up there. Fuck it. Coming this summer from the company that brought a sense of pride and accomplishment comes this year's greatest AAA title. Surprise mechanics.
Okay,
Thank you, user.
What a surprise mechanic is they're calling their loot boxes not gambling, but surprise mechanics because it's a surprise for when you open it.
What did I say before we started the show?
Also a rigged mechanic.
What did I say before the start of the show? I said they paid some marketing motherfucker tens of thousands of dollars to come up with them to this word, surprise mechanics. Not loot boxes. Surprise mechanics, motherfucker.
Poker machines? No, surprise mechanics.
Surprise machines. Yay!
We're gonna start using that, and we're gonna set up our own fucking casino here in Arkansas.
That's
Okay,
fucking-
it's gonna be a surprise machine.
Gee, that's how you get away with gambling.
That's it right there.
Yes.
If EA can fucking do it, we can do it. Fuck
It's a
'em.
surprise.
Sue us.
Go up.
go.
I want to see the. You
want to play the video?
No.
Let's not play the video. We'll get it pulled down from
That
YouTube.
looks stupid.
Yeah.
But I want to know the article. I wanted to see what the
Back it
article
up.
said exactly because I wanted to say there was something. It was. I don't remember if it was a.
Surprise mechanics, bro. Surprise mechanics.
I want to know where they were talking. Oh, they're right there. That first one. They were at UK's Parliament. Oh shit! So they were.
No, they're at the Parliament in the EU. I'm willing to bet because I can't remember who did it, but a couple nations in the EU banned loot boxes.
There's been a few of them.
Yeah.
Because
They are gambling.
they're gambling. Yeah. Let's see. A senior executive at Electronic Arts told the UK's Parliament that the company prefers to call loot boxes surprise mechanics and argued that their use in EA games is quite ethical and quite fun and enjoyable to people. Yeah, gambling's addictive.
See, that's the thing. Like
Addiction's fun.
they're rolling over the fact here because like we've been over this before.
We've been over this topic before.
When you buy that and get something you want out of it, you get a hit of dopamine. When you get a hit of dopamine, you want to do it more. When you want to do it more, it's addiction.
You know what gives me dopamine? Cocaine.
See?
Exactly.
And you get addicted
Why
to
can't
it.
they just do cocaine? The
Exactly.
meth did it. I mean,
Just
not
when
the
you-
meth. The squirrel
when you
did it.
pre-order your game,
Take cocaine.
they give you a code.
They,
and when
they
you
give
scratch
you,
the code
they
off,
give you
there's no numbers. It's just cocaine behind it.
You just Pavlov
yeah,
yourself.
you
Fuck it.
scratch it, and that you sniff what you scratch off.
That's
and
right.
That's the cocaine.
That's right.
I understand it now.
That's right. Surprise mechanics.
do it.
Fuck you, EA.
Surprise.
Fuck you.
I think EA is going to be back up to the top of the list on world's worst companies.
God, they need to put a couple devil horns on either
think
side of that little
I
white
think it was
circle.
like-
Yes.
It was like 2 years running they beat Comcast as worst company in the United States.
God. Look, it's simple. They figured out the algorithm for we charge people $60 per game. DLC and season passes $30, $15, whatever. How can we get even more money? Let's put gambling in our video games. And that's what they're going to do. And they're going to fight for it, and they're going to give it all these fancy names for whatever they can, because you take games like FIFA and shit like that, you make stupid amounts of money off of their loot box programs.
Well, what it is
Stupid money.
just like, see, I play NHL because I'm a fucking weirdo.
Oh, my God.
But they have this thing called HUT, which is Hockey Ultimate Team. They have the same thing for FIFA,
Mhm.
right? So you get player cards.
Yes, I've heard about this
Yeah,
recently.
you
yes.
get player cards, and you get to craft a team out of them.
Yes.
Well, you got to buy these player cards with
Yes.
either in-game currency or purchase them.
And what's interesting about this, and I don't know if you know this or if it works the same way in NHL, but I was listening to somebody describe this for FIFA. You could spend $10,000 real money
Yes.
on FIFA cards and not be guaranteed
Do you know what
Yep.
those
a
people,
high level card.
there's a term for those people. They're called whales. Because they just
Yes.
throw shit ton of money into these games to just like for skins.
Yeah.
Um,
But that's the thing. Like, and they brought up like a game like Hearthstone.
Mhm.
Like, I was listening to another podcast. They were talking about this. They're like, "Well, what about Hearthstone?" Right?
you're
Well,
guaranteed rare every time.
Yeah, and not only that, there's like an algorithm to where like you open up X amount of packs, eventually you will definitely get the exotic
It's like a
or whatever.
It's a guaranteed
0.07%
mechanic.
chance you'll get a
Right.
legendary.
They don't have that for the FIFA card thing.
Yes.
So you can literally spend 10 grand worth and not get one.
That's ridiculous.
See,
Tell me that's not gambling.
The
When was
only
the last time y'all got a legendary from Apex loot?
yesterday.
Yesterday?
Yeah.
What about you? How many legendaries do you have, Mike?
I think he's got like 2,
2?
maybe.
I got like
guns.
7.
I don't have any skins. The only legendary skin I got is the one they gave me. And I actually bought $20 worth just because I wanted to throw them $20. Not because I'm addicted to gambling, but when you give me a free game that's fucking amazing and I'm proud of what you've done, I'm like,
And they didn't
Here's
give
some
you
money.
shit back. You got nothing.
yeah, and I didn't get shit back. Thanks, Apex. Motherfuckers.
But
It's okay, bud.
No, it's not.
what were we talking
I want to
about?
look cool. I want to look cool like my friends.
I got messed up. What were we talking about?
We're talking
Loot
about
boxes
gambling and
being
loot boxes.
legal and dopamine shots and cocaine.
Habit.
You want
I'm
some cocaine?
lost.
Well, we can move on.
I completely forgot. I blanked. It'll
Yeah,
come back to me.
but Treyarch testers, I think we kind of we didn't really talk much about.
No one really
this,
cares
but-
about Call of Duty anymore. Let's be
no,
honest.
they're not. But like,
Actually, there's still a big Major League following for them.
this is a big problem in video games, and we kind of hit it on this before, but we can always reiterate. But like this whole system that they've got going now, like I used to think I'd love to work on video games, but then I hear and like listen to podcasts and stuff about people who've been in video game industry, and it is a nightmare.
Here's what I would, if they would like to just send me a game and I sit at home and just play it for 6 hours of the day, then I'll do that. And like just write back like, hey, this rock is busted. You need to fix this rock.
Do what?
Like if I was a game tester at home
Uh-huh.
and they're like, hey, play just like they give me a list of things to test out and I go out and test those things and I finish it up, send back my report, get paid for it, then yeah, I'd probably do that.
Yeah, but they work in these people like
To death. No, if you don't
Here,
work,
it says right here. It says once had the company routinely turned the air conditioning off in the building as night shift came to cover their 12 hours, leading to 90 degrees, 32 Celsius degree temperatures on the second floor of Santa Monica office where they worked. A couple of jokes were made about sweatshops and all of that, but it's terrifying because it kind of was sometimes, especially in the dead of July in Santa Monica.
Not only they're all in the same room, right?
Yeah,
and they
with
have
all those PCs or
going,
Xboxes.
Xbox going. Oh
I know
God.
my room gets hot
This
when I
room
have
right
my
here
AC on
gets hot.
70.
Yes, this room right here gets
with
hot.
just a PC and an Xbox going.
But this is nothing like crunch time is from what I've understand, from what I've read and heard about in the video game industry on some of these AAA title developers is retarded.
Okay, yeah, and they
Well,
say
see, that it says that too. Is like, well, crunch is still a common phenomenon in the game industry. Crunching for a full year is extreme. But the thing is, what's happening is these big name fucking motherfuckers like Activision and EA are like, we got to pump this out every fucking year.
Yep.
Now, do it. Give me my fucking money. And they put the good studios through bullshit.
That's what I was about to say.
And do shit like this.
Mm-hmm.
They say,
because like I can't tell you how many fucking good companies EA and Activision have fucking killed.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
They
Like-
bought them and killed them.
Like
Multiple.
BioWare,
Mhm.
fucking all kinds of other studios that made
Preach.
top tier games, and then they were like, I want a top tier game like that every fucking year.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, I can't fucking do that because I don't have that many people, and like we need time to actually make a good story and flesh out a real
solutions,
game.
not excuses. Or we'll find somebody.
Yeah.
That's
Back-
how they operate.
and it
you know.
says night shift comes in, and I'm just
Sounds
thinking about
familiar.
how many of the other people stay over and do like another 12 hours on the
They're
game.
probably dead on their ass. They're
Yeah.
like, man, no, you take over. I got to go home. It's been 12 hours. I'm tired. It's 90 degrees in this bitch, you know.
and it takes the fun out of video games. They don't go home and play video games.
No. You
No.
think you want to go home and play video games after that?
No.
Hell no. I hate it. I hate how this is how the industry's run because it's not run by people who care about video
I wouldn't
games.
say it's even ran. The industry isn't ran like this. The upper end of it is, and it's becoming.
Your top tier
Too-
people in the industry, this is how they
Yeah,
do it.
it's becoming too monetized at this point. Like,
People-
of course
It's
you're
a
gonna
cash
get,
cow.
of course you're gonna get money out of it. I'm not balking people for that, but the money in this stance really goes to the publisher, not the producer.
Mm.
Right? It's not the company that made it that's
It's
getting all
not.
the money. It's fucking Activision that's
It's
getting the
not.
money.
They're fronting the money for them, and it's
Yeah.
just
And
it's
they have this head honcho over another head honcho, but this head honcho wants his money right now so he can go to Bora Bora for 3 weeks.
yeah. I mean, they and
Or
it's
a
the
year.
people. Those people don't give a shit about video
No.
games. I hate that.
They
You know.
never played a video game in their life. They're
But-
like, video game's a money sign. Where's my money at?
And it's the same thing with the movie industry too and television. It's like you have the same thing. You have your production company, and then you have your
Publisher.
and it does it the same way. And then they start fucking with the story because they're fronting the bill, and it's just
He looks like Handsome Jack.
Yeah, he looks exactly like Handsome Jack from Borderline.
he looks like he
Land.
starred in 50
Borderline.
Shades of Grey. He's probably into some weird shit.
Look at him posing all cool there, trying to be.
I bet he makes it rain loot boxes at the strip club.
You get a loot box. You get a loot box.
You might not get shit, but here's a loot box, motherfucker. Oh my god.
What's really crazy is the loot box industry has actually made another industry, a black market of gaming. No shit. Because, like, in HUT and in FIFA, you can trade cards with other players. Okay? So, people would buy these from you for real cash. Okay? And just, you would fucking slip them the card. They would trade, like, some shit card to you. And they'd slip you that card. And you just take the cash. And the same thing goes on in Rocket League. Same thing goes on in FIFA. Same thing goes on in any game. Diablo does
World
that,
of
but
Warcraft.
Diablo rolls with it.
No, yeah, like World of Warcraft, you had fucking gold farms.
Oh,
which
yeah.
were like
Any
super-
MMO has
yeah.
those.
Yeah, it's just like there's always like for every system, there's always a way to exploit it.
Yeah.
And
I've seen people make some fucking money off of those things, dude.
dude, what about the channels on YouTube of people opening up loot boxes?
Yeah, no,
mean,
that's
And it's like,
yeah, like a Hearthstone. People
Yeah.
will get on Twitch just to open up like thousands of fucking cards, and they'll.
I don't get that.
I'll
I
tell
don't
you.
get
I'll tell
that.
you what. I
and
saw
people
one
will donate
though.
them more money to buy more.
Yeah.
Packs.
I saw-
What the?
I saw
Yes.
one that I
going home.
want that job, but I saw one that tripped me the fuck out. This dude opened a pack and got 5 legendaries,
Yeah.
and 2 of them were gold.
God bless.
I was like,
Nice.
how many do you have to open up for that to happen? Because like
Crush.
me, please.
I don't get it, man. I don't get what's going.
There's some weird shit out there.
This loot
People
box
will watch.
situation is going to ruin video games if there's something doesn't get put a cap on it right now. Whatever happened to earning your shit, man? Earn your shit.
Instant gratification happened.
It's gambling.
That dopamine.
They
We
just-
talked about it.
They figured out a way to incorporate gambling into video games. Which, I mean, they've done that years ago, but other way around, video games into gambling at like casinos. You ever been to a casino?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like,
I went to
they're
one
just video
when I
They,
games
went
for
to
they
adults.
Oklahoma.
will pump oxygen into the vents to keep you awake longer, so you gamble more and you don't get as drunk.
Mm-hmm. The second you go up to your room where there's no oxygen pumped in like that,
You fucking crash.
you fucking crash hard. Yep. It's truth. They're going to start doing that. They're going to start pumping oxygen through your Xbox. Right into your nose.
I wish. Please.
Oh, fuck me.
Uh,
What else we got?
Oh yes,
Surge 2.
Which one?
Surge
Surge,
2.
Square Enix, or Apex?
Tifa. Give me
Tifa?
Tifa Lockhart.
Okay.
Oh man.
Take it over.
Here's a game I'm ashamed I know nothing about.
Tifa.
Did you never play?
I've never
You never
played
did.
one Final Fantasy, dude.
Boy.
my God.
Dude, it's just one of those things. I just never got in there. What do you want me to say?
They did the remake on Game Boy Advance of 1 and 2, and I was like, I'll play it.
I'll probably
You
play.
can buy it on your phone right now.
Yeah, but like I don't want to play the old polygon bodied
Oh,
shit.
you'll have to play this one then. You
I'm
got
gonna.
it, man.
I'm thinking like honest to God, I'll probably play the Final Fantasy VII remake.
If not just for the story, dude. 'Cause,
Right.
like, it's a good game.
Right. I mean, I've heard a lot of good things about it. I heard like Final Fantasy VII is like got one of the best stories ever, like proven. But I'm like, okay, let me look at this game. Absolutely not. Because okay, at the time, it's like the time, like only a few years ago. I'm like, I'm not gonna play this. I'm sorry. I'm all for a game having a good story. Maybe not looking that good, but like it's dated.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Well, yeah,
It's
because it came in
dated.
like what 1997.
Something like that. So
But so there's a controversy going on now because like Tifa had some honkers because they were triangles, and now her breasts are smaller, and they're upset about this.
you didn't get the polygons right, motherfucker.
It cracks me up, man, because I remember seeing something about it, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what are people mad because they made their breasts bigger or something? I was right, 97, January 97.
Oh,
You got some porn in there, bud.
porn in there.
What?
Well, what's wrong with that?
There's a lot wrong with that, dude.
We'll have to blank out that porn that was up at
Okay,
the top
here you
left.
go. There you go.
Yeah, see, all right, so they look like miniature fucking Tomb Raiders, right?
I was about to
So
say, I was going to say Tomb
the
Raider.
slope triangles were smaller than what I guessed.
So they
Either
made,
that-
so
either
they
that-
so they made her look more realistic.
See there, click, yeah, down, one, left. There you go.
Are we really looking at like
Yeah,
tits right now?
yeah. So apparently her breasts are smaller and they're upset. Tifa isn't getting a smaller chest, just a pronounced.
She looks like a normal woman.
She's wearing a sports bra. What more did they want?
I don't
I don't know, man. I'm not too
Jesus.
concerned because I'd still bone her.
You need to close this out.
Yeah, there you
There's
go.
too much
Good move.
weeboo shit on
Too
there.
much for y'all.
Yeah, I can't handle all that.
Tifa's
by
bae,
virtue of-
okay?
Jeez.
Because she will literally punch your fucking lights out. Okay?
She's like
She's a
Cloud's
bad
right
bitch.
hand woman.
She is a bad bitch, okay?
Okay.
She's like everyone else uses weapons. Like there's this big black dude in there with a Gatling gun and like some metal arms and shit. He's a bad motherfucker.
She tightens her fucking gloves and punches.
She literally just punches shit.
Okay.
And she'll like destroy fucking Bahamut with that shit. Like she
Punch
don't give
mom.
a fuck.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Cloud's got to have this massive sword. She's like, I'm just gonna punch it.
Yeah, but how far do you get with the punching though? I mean,
she's the main character.
yeah, but how far are you gonna get? I mean, really. Like, let's review. You got your fists and cool gloves. I got a giant.
Let's
fucking
review.
sword.
Baki.
Yeah.
The rules of Baki don't work here, okay?
This is some anime bullshit.
Because there
okay?
are no rules in Baki.
I'll slap your sword away. Say I
I
won't.
mean, I'm ready for this game because I played it when I was younger, and you can look up and buy the PS1 Collector's Edition FF7 stuff. And nowadays, mind you, it is literally 100+ for the PS1 original Final Fantasy VII.
Here's the best one right
It's
here.
really gone up quite a bit.
I wouldn't say that's the best one, but it's up there. I love Final
that's
Fantasy.
That's
VII.
my favorite one right there.
The story on that one's pretty in there too.
Yeah.
Like that one's a tearjerker, man.
And also like the fucking games you were able to play in the game in there.
I hated them.
Oh.
Was that underwater ball
Yeah.
bullshit? I fucking hated that
Fucking
game.
loved it. I think Mike would love this one. I think
Anime-
Mike would like this
anime
one.
fighter shit.
That one's good, dude. Like I
I know,
like
it's one of those deals.
I
it's
like the old turn-based shit.
I have like an
Yeah.
example. I have like examples for this for like movies and shit too. It's like I've seen so many fucking movies. I've played so many fucking video games, but there's always those few that just like slip by you. Just never saw them. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the original. Never saw it.
Same.
No,
Okay,
never
well then
saw
that's
it.
not a good example.
Never saw it either.
Well, what the fuck? Okay, hey
I
guys.
don't like horror movies.
Well, it's one
I'm
of those
okay with
deals.
horror
It's like,
movies.
oh
I
my
just never
god,
saw
that's
them.
a classic. I'm like, I just never fucking got
I mean,
around.
how
to
hard
seeing
is it to run away from a guy with a chainsaw? You run around his house for an hour and then like, oh, we should run away now. Okay.
He gonna run out of gas eventually.
I mean, the chainsaws don't last that long.
I mean, you know.
But okay.
Anyway,
Final Fantasy
it's just
VII,
it's one of those
top tier,
games,
bro.
man. I
Top
just
tier.
never got. It's
Like-
not that I never wanted to. It's just like I'm one
It
of
is-
those like I don't want to jump into a series.
Well, see, that's the good thing. Final Fantasies are never connected. The only ones that are connected is Final Fantasy 1 or 10 right there and 10-2.
Oh,
It'll
yeah.
be over there somewhere.
See, and that's one of those things. Like I didn't know that, so it's like you know.
Yeah, it'll be like X-2.
'Cause I hate jumping into any series not playing the original ones.
Well, see,
It's kind of like you tell me like, oh, like Naruto Shippuden's way better than the original Naruto. Well,
Oh.
I'm not going to skip Shippuden. I mean, or
Shippuden.
I'm not going to skip the first series and then watch the second one.
You want
'cause
to know why
I
you
don't know
can,
what the
why you
fuck.
can skip the first one and go to the second one?
Why?
Because they show you the first one and the second one and just recaps.
See, if I would have known
he also
that,
stopped saying believe it.
Yeah.
thank God.
He says it's my ninja way.
Believe it.
Fucking punch the shit out of you, Naruto.
Swear to God, I'd turn it off every time. Okay, anyway, back to video game
Video
news.
games.
Surge 2 has dropped some interesting news. This one kind
Yeah.
of flew under the radar on E3.
Yeah.
Surge 1 flew underneath the radar.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I know you've been playing it a little bit, right?
a little bit.
And you like it, from what you told me.
It's fun, but I mean, it's like,
Would have been fun like 5 years ago, maybe more.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, granted, it come out 5 years
My
ago.
my thing is like, Dark Souls and Bloodborne had the real strong tie to me, even though I haven't played Bloodborne. But they had the strong tie of people can invade you. It's the X factor.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's
It's
like
factor of you can be minding your own fucking business and shit.
Can
here
I
we
come
go
into
again.
Surge 2 and help you guys?
no.
No.
It explains that in this article. So you can do the message system like from Dark Souls and Bloodborne and Demon Souls,
Soapstone.
but it's graffiti in this game.
Huh.
Okay.
So
you can leave messages behind.
but you can't join other people's games. They say that further on down in the article. You can't join other people's games yet. And they said that's not necessarily a mechanic they're really looking into.
Well, there's something about that true feeling of just being alone. Like you can't ask for
Boring
help.
to me.
Well, okay, no, you like it for the aspect of fucking somebody else up. I'm talking about the aspect of I can't call for help. So I got to do this. This is my problem and only my problem. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about the co-op. You're talking about like invading people, which that's almost like a whole separate game in Dark Souls. I'm talking about the whole aspect of, hey man, come help me beat this boss. No, you can't do that. You know, or you can't just get a rando in there to help you. It's like, man, this boss fight's your problem.
Helping out someone fight a boss in Dark Souls is the most rewarding but most stressful thing.
I love
to do.
doing it.
It's like, I don't want to let my summon down.
I love doing it. Yeah.
I don't want to lose, and then you lose like 20 times, so you get brought back in 20 times.
You go in and help some loser, and this motherfucker gets one hit dapped. Right when you get summoned in,
it's up to you to finish the job.
No, like, you get kicked out if he fucking loses.
You gotta fucking help some complete pleb, and you're like, no, run over here.
It's the worst. It's the worst if you're a caster of some sort, or like a faith build or something. If you're hanging in the back throwing lightning bolts, trying to just massively damage him, and you got some moron trying to go up there and tank, and he can't do the job right. He just gets and it's like, well, we're done.
He put all his stuff in dex and no strength,
or gets grabbed by one of the fucking grab animations. And you're like, well, it's a fucking game.
But then, like a game like this, I remember the first boss fight I did in the Surge. You got to fight this big mech-looking dude, and it fucking sucked. You can't get no help. You just got to go in there and bang your head against the wall. But I liked it though because it was rewarding. He dropped a cool weapon. I got to use it. It looks like a Final Fantasy VII sword. But I like the game, and I'm excited about the second one.
Don't you start off with a big pipe?
Yeah, you start with a piston.
You start off with a literal hydraulic piston. And beat the shit out of
Mollywop zombie robots.
Love it.
It's a good game, man. It looks beautiful, plays well.
I can all attest to.
Yeah, it did come out a few years ago and
did fly under the radar.
But when you want to play a game that is very
it's on Game Pass right now.
Its predecessors such as more intelligent AI behavior and a directional parry mechanic.
Ooh.
Yeah, they added the parry mechanic, boy.
Yeah, that parry. Risk reward.
I love my parries.
But like the good thing is, like, I will say this about the game, and I hope you agree, is like when you throw around the term Dark Souls-like or Souls-like, this game is extremely Souls-like.
Yeah, but one thing, the menus are a little confusing.
Yes, they don't tell you.
The menus bother me a little bit because it's kind of like Dark Souls with menu point, and you're like, well, fuck.
But this game does do a lot of the Dark Souls shit. Like, we're not going to tell you where to go.
Yeah.
You figure that out.
Yeah, you just kind of run around, and then you're like, oh, this is what I need to do.
Is there shortcut porn?
Oh, there's some good shortcut porn.
Yep.
I love it. I love good shortcut porn. It's like, oh, I'm back here now? Awesome. I don't have to walk all the way around anymore.
I love it. I like it.
It's a great game. I mean, I'm telling you, if you got Game Pass and if you don't have it, get it. It's worth a play for sure.
Because people should do that $1 Xbox Ultimate thing.
That's not a bad idea. They're not paying me to say anything, but it's not a bad idea.
On to the last one.
Apex coming.
Season 2.
Oh, fuck. I'm so fucking behind on Season 1.
Well, they shut Season 1 down, so you're fucked.
You're not even level 100 yet.
Are you?
Yes.
I was 105.
Oh, no, I'm not talking about the Season Pass. I'm talking about, like,
actual level 100.
Level. Yeah.
But say, did anybody...
He finished it.
Did you finish your season?
I got to 105. You can get to 110 to get the gold skin. I didn't get the gold skin.
For the Havoc?
Havoc.
That's so stupid.
I'll grab it if I need it. Well, it's like I don't know, man. I wish they would have come out with all that shit sooner because it seems like when they dropped the pass, we were kind of getting into other shit. It's not that we don't like getting in there every once in a while. It's a fun game to play every once in a while, but it's like, man, it's just...
So are they changing the map around in Season 2? Or
if you've noticed, I'm sure,
yes,
the walkers have been moving. Like, it used to be the 2 over off
now
the
there's
Repulsor.
Only one.
Yeah, because the other one moved around to the other side of the map.
Yeah. And apparently dragons have been showing up on the map.
Flyers.
Is what
they're called.
That you shoot. Like, okay, you can start the game, and they'll be carrying a loot box at the beginning of the game. Is that someone's loot box, or is that just...
It's one of yours.
One of yours from the
It's
past?
like literally one of yours. Like, I shot a flyer, and I got some of Mike's old shit.
Huh.
It said Mikey Magnum's death box.
For real?
For real.
I haven't played that game in like...
Yep. And then I shot one, and it was yours. And then I shot one, and it was TJ's. Even though
wow, that is some cool mechanics.
They'll pull a name straight off of your friends list and just slap it on the loot box.
Wow, that's good.
What did it have in there?
So it could...
Did I leave you any
dumb
treasure?
Shit.
Okay. So it gives you... It could probably have at least a gold item in there someday.
Oh, well, you'll see the color of the box,
Yeah.
you know. But, I mean, it all depends. I don't know how it works exactly, if it actually is one of your friend's loot boxes. Like, they're like, oh, he died and he had this. Clip it. Throw it in there. Like, I don't know. I doubt. I bet they just put some random shit in there and say it's
Put your
so-and-so.
name-
I thought they were picking up boxes off the ground.
They'll do that,
actively.
too.
They will do that too.
Yeah,
Okay.
like, we landed on one,
Such
like,
an
beginning of the game, and he
Yeah.
already had a death box.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
You know, so I'm like, okay, they just kind of throw them in there. But what's weird though is I played a little bit today and the day before, and have not seen one.
Yeah.
No flyers. They're
probably-
actively changing the map day by day.
I wonder if they took them out because it was the
It was
render-
causing a bit of lag.
Yeah, lagging or rendering
Probably need to
issues.
clean them
Okay.
up a little bit. Interesting. I like what they're doing though. I mean, so far they haven't done anything to the game that I don't really like.
But they're saying the walkers and the flyers will be coming onto the map,
Hmm.
and they'll be moving throughout the map as we play. And
They'll be
then-
moving onto the map.
Yes,
So if I get stepped on
probably.
because
Dead.
I'm not paying attention,
Probably dead.
Hey,
what is going on? Get out of here.
It's a
Why
ghost.
would that even happen? Right
That's
there?
Cyrodiil. I know that. Go up.
that's it, Cyrodiil.
It is.
Are we
That's
going to-
Oblivion. Go
Are
up.
we going to Oblivion?
Go up.
Is that what is it showing right now?
I could hear it. through the
Imperial
headset.
City. That's Oblivion.
Wow.
Okay, that has nothing to do with what we're talking
Wow.
about.
Anyway.
right
That was a great game.
That was
was great.
Oblivion was great.
There's actually another note in here that I saw. Someone is doing Sky Oblivion.
They like combining the two.
They're remaking from the ground up Oblivion on Skyrim's engine. And it's going to be a mod for Skyrim.
Wow. That's good.
God damn it, dude! I swear to God, Skyrim. Yeah, we'll never get rid of Skyrim. It will be
No.
around forever,
It will be around.
and it's a good game. So,
Watson, the daughter of the man who built the Kings Canyon
Mhm.
Arena.
mhm. She's gonna be fun. We talked about her a little bit last week,
Yeah,
and
I'm excited about her.
Hopefully,
bring up a good dynamic.
they're bringing in. I think we've already talked about the new weapon they'll be bringing in, the L-Star. So,
The drop
energy weapon,
weapon, though.
LMG.
Right.
No,
Yeah.
it's not a drop weapon.
I heard it was a drop weapon.
I
I thought it was a drop.
heard it was an energy weapon, LMG.
What is it?
I heard you can't pick it up off the ground. I
Oh
heard
yeah,
it's a drop only.
is also being added as a legendary gold energy based weapon. Okay, yeah.
But
I want it to be like the Spartan laser.
dude,
Oh my god.
dude, from Halo. You just I remember when you get that motherfucker, you start hopping around the map, just like
Oh
pulsing
yeah,
it.
just
You-
pumping it so the first person you can see you just light the fuck up.
Yeah, I know that the L Star supposed to be
L-Star LMG.
it's supposed to be a drop only, which I was like,
gonna
Okay.
It's
be-
supply drops. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It's going to be a gold weapon.
slow firing, heavy impact. Do 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 do. I love it.
I like it.
They're also going to be updating the cap on energy weapon ammo. Energy weapon ammo will go from 60 up to 80.
It's got a horrible cap on
Oh,
it.
it's-
It really.
it
I mean, that's
does.
how everything else was.
Nope, everything else is 80.
That's what I'm saying. Everything else
Yeah.
is 80. They're
Yeah.
bringing the energy
They
weapons.
put energy at 60 for some fucking reason.
That's so stupid.
I don't know why, because you literally have the fastest one of the fastest fire rate weapons in there with a 44
Okay,
round
that-
magazine.
Yeah, that gun gets
Yeah.
stupid
And it
inaccurate.
gets-
Yeah.
Shoot.
Yeah, it's super fast, but your bullet's going over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
I like it because it's just mayhem. It's
oh,
cowabunga.
dude, getting that thing off drop.
It's full
fuck
cowabunga.
anyone you see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Oh, man.
and we need to get into. We need to actually get some recording of us playing Apex somehow. We need to do that.
Oh, we could do that if Cody would drop the ball on a new PC.
Listen, man, I got $50 in my bank account. Don't call me out like that.
Damn, son.
Just saying-
Front
just-
street.
Just saying.
Front street over here.
Well, anybody have
yeah.
anything they want to share?
because I finished the Metro Exodus.
Oh, yeah, we're going to do a review on that.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Hey, go to the notes though, because I want to say I had something else.
I didn't put any notes up.
But my email.
We'll have to go to the email. Don't worry about it.
I'm just going to look at it real quick. You know what? You don't even have to bring it up. Close it out. I don't want anybody to see your shit.
Oh, I mean, it's our shit. So
Oh, okay.
EA Surprise Mechanics, and review of Metro. Monster Hunter. Yeah, Monster Hunter.
Which one?
Yeah,
was that?
we got back into Monster Hunter the other day.
you
Yeah,
can
how
close
was that?
out.
Was it fun?
I
I
actually
was unable to do that.
I enjoyed the shit out of it. It was fun to get back in there, dude. Like,
He never beat.
Close that out.
Yeah, he never beat Xenojiva, which is the end boss.
Yeah, it took a couple tries.
Boss.
It took a couple tries of you and me. And I was like, he's just annoying because he moves too fucking much. But
I was still getting back in and used to everything too, so I took a fucking bow to fight him, and I was like, oh, I didn't bring any arrow coatings, so I just had to close range bow this guy this whole fucking
I'm over
time.
there trying to snack his toes and shit.
How is the new update's not in there? Not the snow caps.
No. But they have been adding monsters slowly. Like
Dude.
there's a gold monster they added. They're like some special shit. I didn't even bother because we were dealing with all this other shit.
Yeah.
And then there was the devil hoe they added,
Mm.
which is like a pickle T-Rex.
Mm.
And
Yeah, I want to. I kind of want to get back in there some more, honestly,
I'm
and kind of look into them. It's been fun to get back in there a little bit. I guess what kind of kicked it off was playing Dauntless, and it was like, yeah, this is fun. I don't know if I'm
But
gonna get back
okay,
into
Dauntless
Monster.
is fun. I want more.
Yeah, and there's definitely more,
There's
and like
definitely
there's still so
more.
much shit I don't even know how to fuck with in Monster Hunter, but I get by, you know.
That motherfucker right there.
Anjanath, I love
I
that.
hated
Anjanath.
that. It was the stupidest thing at the beginning.
no, the worst is the Rathian and the other ones.
The Ghana.
Oh, when you go into the poison cave.
Rathian and Rathlos, those are the worst ones. And the Diablos.
Diablos is
Wait,
pretty
go.
bad.
Zora Magdaros, go down.
Yeah, Zora Magdaros doesn't really count, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah.
Go down a little bit. Dodogama.
Yeah, they're not bad.
Dodo's not bad. I played Dodo. I fought a Dodo. I did fight a Lava
Sloth.
Sloth.
That guy right there. The Elder Dragon.
Nergigante.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're getting into the Elder Dragons now. Kushala Dora is by far the worst.
Yes.
And then there's Black
Kieran.
Diablos. He's pretty bad. Teostra, Valhazak.
Wyvern.
The Devil Hoe is the Pickle T-Rex.
Yes.
Look up Devil Hoe images. Yeah.
Copy paste.
I've known a couple devil hoes. All right. All right.
Look at that Pickle T-Rex.
Oh yeah. I fought him. You and me fought him before, but not this last week. But like, I remember fighting him.
No, yeah.
He's
I fought him.
huge. I know
Yeah.
he'll come up.
Does he have wings?
And I guess in some of the other ones he did.
I know he'll come up and Shrek most of the monsters on the map.
Oh yeah, he'll fucking maul anything. Like
yeah.
I ran up on him the first time I ran into him, and he was chasing the basil goose,
Oh.
and he literally snatched that bitch out of the air and drug it across the ground like it was a fucking baby.
No.
That's one of the favorite things I love. I wanted that in Dauntless about where you go to fight a monster and another monster comes out of nowhere and just mollywops
And then you just
everything.
step back and you're like, we're gonna let's see how this plays out.
I think I actually have a video of it recorded on my Xbox of a devil hoe snatching up an Odogaron and literally just throwing it. He just
Yeah.
like shook it like it was a baby and then threw that bitch.
Yes.
I love it. So yeah, I want to say there's more than this though too, but I don't know. But
I think they added some like.
Well,
special in it.
they added there are some, but they don't show pictures.
yeah. But
And and
anyway,
it
though,
just keeps going.
it's been fun to get back in there for sure, and I wouldn't mind jumping back in there a little bit more. And
They're coming out with update for the ice area December. They're adding a whole new region and new monsters.
paid
Nope,
free.
I think it's free.
yeah, I want to say all Monster Hunter updates were free.
Well, look it up real quick while we're
like
here.
They
What the
take
fuck?
care of their peoples.
When pickles ruled the world.
It's Pickle T-Rex, man. He's brutal.
Then is he the one that he didn't drop bombs? That's the basil.
That's the basil, yeah. He literally like in the animation of him fighting a basil goose, he'll jump up and grab it on its belly
Yeah.
where all its bombs are,
Mm.
and just smash it on the ground. And it'll all blow up, and he'll still fuck it up.
It's gonna be free, so that's fucking cool.
Containing new quests, new equipment, and new scenarios.
That's fucking dope.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that'll be fun.
The difference between I love the upgrading your weapon.
Oh yeah.
Just
Just
it's
some of
so
the
much better.
Dumb shit you can do with the weapons is what I love
And
about it.
armor.
The
Also.
fucking switch axe, dude, like sitting there and jabbing that thing in its throat and charging it up and then just exploding. I'm like, yes, Yes, please, more.
And then like the small shit, you get your own house and you get to pit all the small little animals.
Oh
You
yeah,
can
yeah,
catch.
like all
Yeah.
the shit you
Yes,
capture. It's
that's
like
fucking
yeah,
awesome.
I do
I
enjoy
love
that. I enjoy my garden. I have hummingbirds out there.
me too.
Hummingbirds for life, dude. Get off my level.
I got like those little fucking firefly bugs out there. Yeah,
I have
fuck
like
yeah.
3 of the ferrets that you can.
You can do
capture.
fish too.
Yes,
You can catch fish
Yep.
and put them
because
in your
half
pond.
your
I sure
your
do.
house is underwater, the other half is above water.
Yep.
I
No,
love
you haven't bought the big house yet,
No, I have not. I have the small house.
dude. I got
we
a
gotta
garden,
get you
son.
in there. We
Yeah,
gotta
no,
get
I
you in
want
there.
I want in there.
Well, you're getting in. You're getting in. But yeah, Monster Hunter's been fun to get back into. I don't know why we did it. We were just like, was it you or somebody that
I
like?
think we were bored.
Yeah,
And
well, that
no, it
happens.
was
Well,
one
we
of our
were.
buddies at work was talking about it.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
were all sitting around bullshitting. And we're like, let's get on Monster Hunter. I re-downloaded it.
And I've been enjoying it.
Yeah, it was a great game. I don't know why we quit
Still-
games.
Dude, I had like my character shows how many hours I have on. I have 234 hours.
Yeah.
But that and I actually beat Metro Exodus, and I have a good review kind of light out for it. I'm not going to spoil it. I do not spoil.
You got you got the
I've finished it. Cody's really not too far behind me, and Ivan, you've played up to what we've played on the channel.
yes.
But you got a decent idea. There's a good chance this game's going to take Game of the Year for me. There's not much else coming out this year that's really going to knock me out knock my socks off, and what has come out already. This game is the culmination of the series of Metro, and it's just like each game has gotten better, and this game is phenomenal. It's packed full of just great content. The voice acting is done extremely well. The graphics are just beautiful.
There
Beautiful.
was just to lay out a scene real quick. There was a transition between the first area and the second area, and everyone's gathered up. I'm not going to name names or anything, but everyone's gathered up, and they're all just sitting there talking. And you don't have to sit around for this, mind you.
Mm.
I sat there for literally 15 minutes
You can.
listening to this conversation
Yes.
and drinking
yes.
with them.
Mm.
All because I was that engrossed in it.
This game
And they will walk around and have other conversations with other people.
This game defines immersion to me.
Oh, yeah.
Like, and when you think of immersion in a video game, this is about as close as you get without being a survival game, because it's got survival elements to it, but you can't call it a survival game. But it has so many immersive elements into it that it's just a fucking well done game. Just the things from like your gas mask and it like getting foggy. You gotta wipe it off, and like spiders crawling on your mask and shit, freaking you the fuck out because like it happened. I mean, having to craft things on the go, like you're like there's been some scenarios towards the end where I'm literally, and like I said, no spoiler alerts, but like I'm in a heavy radiated zone, and I'm having to literally craft fucking filters on the go, and I started with 15 minutes worth of filters, which is maximum. Just, I mean, the graphics are great. The monster and character designs are awesome. Yeah, the forest is the third open world area, and it is gorgeous. And there's, that motherfucker right there.
Do we get that crossbow, though?
Yes, you do. I said I don't want to spoil it, but yes, you do get a crossbow, and it's
I love the
dope.
shotgun that you get at the beginning of the game.
The double barrel?
Yes.
Fuck
Yeah, I think it's amazing.
Yeah, I love the weapon crafting because you can like craft each weapon with different layouts and stuff like that to suit how you play.
Mm-hmm.
And
I was a little perturbed at the beginning of it when I first got in there because I didn't really understand the Takar, right?
the pump, the pneumatic air rifle.
Your pneumatic air rifle. I didn't understand it at the beginning. But now, the further I get into the game,
It's my favorite gun right there.
the more I enjoy the Takar.
Mhm.
Because I'm playing on Ranger Hardcore.
The hardest difficulty in the game. Normal took me a while. Normal, it had points that it was rough. So
I'm playing on Ranger Hardcore, and I do like total stealth, and I will reload if someone even looks in my fucking direction.
Save scum. Yep.
But the Takar is probably the best goddamn thing ever because I'll never use a bullet.
Ivan, down left. Yeah.
Yeah.
The pneumatic. It's basically a hopped up pneumatic air rifle.
And if you headshot anything, it's dead, other than like a demon.
It makes such a great noise. Just yeah.
That's why I call it Takar, because that's the sound it makes.
Takar. Yeah. But it's a great, and the best part about it is, yeah, you almost never run out of ammo.
What the fuck is that? I want it.
Go up. That's actually your shotgun. That's your little single barrel shotgun modified.
Wow.
There's a 4-barrel. Okay, here's the thing about it.
Look at the damage. Fully.
Here's the thing.
Damage.
You know how there's the double barrel? That's all that is.
Yeah,
you shoot two barrels at once.
And it rotates.
Yes.
So you it doesn't move, but you literally have 2 shots, but it's 4 shots. Does that make sense?
I love it.
So if you pull the trigger once, it fires 2 of the 4 barrels.
I love it.
You can find it's just an upgrade you can find for it. It's a little much because it's overkill, yes, and bleeds through your ammo.
Yeah.
I'm talking bleeds through your ammo. I hate that gun.
But anyway, like playing on Ranger Hardcore is quite a bit different because your immersion is so much better, in my opinion, because you literally don't have a HUD. I don't have button prompts for a goddamn thing. I can't tell you how many times I got killed.
If you have a QTE, you don't know.
I can't tell you how many times I got killed by a shrimp in the beginning because I didn't know if I had to hit X or what.
Oh god.
Like,
and you haven't played in a minute, so you're gonna go back in there and be like, "What the fuck do I do?"
Yeah, and then on top of that, like you have menus to your RB and LB to pull up stuff. You literally just have to feel out what you're doing.
That's the not no spoilers. That's the railgun that what's his name has. Your stepdad.
Oh, Miller, Kevin Miller.
That's his railgun.
But
you get it later.
So like you literally have to hit LB, and then like you got to remember, up his throwing knife, down his tin can, left his bomb, right his molly.
Yeah.
How many times do you throw a bomb or a molly?
I can't tell you how many times I hit someone in the head with a fucking hand grenade.
shit.
Or a tin
can.
can. Worst part's a tin can because you're just like, dink, shit.
And the monster designs, y'all know most of the monster designs from the desert map, and Ivan, you've seen them. There's not really much different except for
the ghouls are just
ghouls.
reskinned for different areas because they're the same thing. You know, they're ghouls.
There's some bullshit in the forest. There's wolves. Packs. And that motherfucker, now that it's up in your face, that's called the king of the forest, and you can figure out why.
Is he bear
It's
gorilla?
a grizzly bear on crack cocaine.
Okay.
Well, see, you ran into one of them in Last Light.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he seems more terrifying now with the upgraded graphics and everything.
Yeah, sure does.
Anyway, the game is great. The story is really good. You have to really make your decisions very carefully because I got the bad ending. I'm not going to tell you how or why because you need to figure that out on your own.
You killed a stepdad, didn't you?
I got the bad ending. I'm not going to say anything, but
what happened?
It has a lot to do with how you play your game. There's a lot of decisions that you make, and a lot of them that I didn't know mattered, that I made and didn't think anything about, that have to do with how your ending goes. And I got the bad ending, and it wasn't that bad in my opinion, but apparently from what I looked up on Reddit, it was the bad ending. So anyway, okay.
There's Chernobyl over there.
That's another thing that adds to the engrossment in my opinion, is cleaning your weapons.
Oh my God, yeah.
I can't tell you how many times it's like, do I want a reliable firing weapon or an extra health kit?
Well, see, and the shit you're doing, you need that. I don't have to worry about it as much, except for if I'm out and about and I get in a gunfight.
I can tell you how many times I've literally just dropped the gun for another gun because I don't have what I can to clean it.
The fucking, like, the AK, like, when you get that so much dirty and you get attacked by, like, 15 dogs or something like that, and you literally have a single-shot AK because it's so dirty.
See, that's another thing.
It's like, pow!
That's one thing that breaks the immersion for me. I'll be goddamned if an AK ever jams because it's dirty.
Yeah, it's got to be really dirty. And even still, it might not jam. But yeah, okay. The game is great. There's so many neat little things in there. The story, like even reading the notes and stuff, is great. You get to learn so much about the world and what happened, and it's a very, very immersive game. Now,
is there a counter on or location place of where the notes are after you beat the game?
No.
Or because like I feel like you're going to miss a lot if you don't. Go everywhere.
You're going to miss a lot anyway.
Well, I will be honest with you. There's a bunch of notes that don't mean shit.
Okay.
But I mean, this is a type of game that I corner to corner of the map. I check everywhere because when it comes to a game like this, I've been really worried about finishing the LP on this game that we've been doing on the channel because it's like, man, when I play a game like this, dude, I cover every corner and then you save scum, trying to go through an area and be stealth and not get caught. You reload 100 saves, you know. But look, what I got to get to, though, and this was what sucks, because it will probably still be my game of the year. But I have run into some massive, massive problems with this game.
And I haven't had a one.
I don't get that because they're all technical problems.
You seem to have the most problem with games, like deleting your sanctuary.
Okay, that was my own fucking fault, but this has nothing to do with me. The game...
Yeah, it came out that there was a lot of issues with the...
It freezes a
freezing,
lot.
Loading, rendering.
A lot. Rendering. I've never really seen too many issues of like rendering or anything like that. The biggest issue I've had, it comes down to the game just freezing. When I say freeze, I'm talking like locked up. You got a dashboard to get out. And the problem with that is people are reporting like once an hour type freezes on Reddit and shit. Mine would come and go. I might have like 2 all night. But
some of those people might have a PC.
No, this is all console. I checked strictly on Xbox console. Okay. The biggest there's another problem too. It's not that bad, but it kind of coincides with the problem though, is the load times are horrendously long.
Usually only the first one.
The first one when you start the game up is bad.
Yeah.
I cannot remember the last time I played a game that had such a horrendously long load time. I literally stopwatched it so I could report it. It was 3 minutes.
Well, you got to think about it because they want to keep your immersion in there on it. So they don't put that many load scenes.
There's not.
Yeah.
There's not any load scenes in the game.
Like literally your first load time is supposed to be your only load time aside from when you die.
So you've got to front load the whole map. Yeah. And it's a big map.
And everything in it. So maybe that's where some of these freezes come from locking the system up. But like that first load up I clocked one at 2:55. Now, you think 3 minutes is no big deal. Any other game you ever play, I'm telling you, there's not a 3-minute load time. There's not. But the problem with that is when your game freezes and you got to reload it, it kind of sucks. Here's the kicker, and this is one that really burned me on this game. The second area is the desert area. The last mission in the desert area, I got to that. And like I said, I comb through these games religiously. So I probably spent 5-6 hours, maybe more, in the desert. Probably more.
Just walking around,
just doing everything, all the side shit, looking, fighting. I get to the last mission, and I encountered like a load save error where it froze the game right where it was saving. Okay, game locks up. Okay, I stop the game, reload the game. When it loads my game back up, it loads me right into the save load startup, so it freezes again. I said, oh shit. So I closed the app out. I opened that back up, did it again. Same thing. My game's fucked. Because you only get one save file.
So what was...
You only get one save file.
Did you have to go back and play the game all over again?
Luckily, you can go through the chapters, but guess what your chapter is? The start of the desert map.
The start of the desert map. Okay.
So I lost like 6 hours worth of gameplay of hard sneaking, gathering, trying to do the right thing. I literally lost my entire map. I mean, I was like, what the fuck? Because there's no, like, on PC, you have multiple save slots, so you can save scum and you can sit there and roll your saves. You always rolling saves. We all know this. You don't have that on console. You got your quick save. That's it. And that's what it was. And so it booted.
Never had the problem.
Well, hope you don't, because I was fucking furious. So when I reloaded the desert map, I run through that motherfucker with like a banshee. I was
Just not
running up
picking
in the compound.
shit, not-
AKs, no suppressors, son. Just letting them go. Because I was like, I'm pissed. I was like, I was making good progress, and now I have to do it all over again. And there's a lot in the desert.
And that's why you got the bad ending.
No, I don't want to spoil it for anybody, because to tell you what to do, it will ruin the game. So, but try to be a good
now
person.
You're gonna make everyone suffer and get the bad ending. Shame
Then you
on
just got to play it again and get the
Make
killing.
good decisions. Make good decisions in the game.
Killing everyone is a good decision.
No, you killed a bad, like, that was horrible. Like, I went through that and I was like,
What
that
you
was
did
not
on
the man.
channel, what you did on the channel was wrong.
Okay, bye. Dog, what are you doing?
He literally said, "Just shoot me." I was like, "Okay, dude."
One thing I think I did wrong, that was one I didn't think would matter that much, is if you get in a gunfight in like a little compound, there's like 5 or 6 people. If you shoot 2 or 3 of them that are shooting at you, and then the other ones give up and put their hands up, don't kill them.
Oh,
I mean,
okay,
you
well,
killed him?
Oh, dude, I walk up and
You
shake him.
That's what I did in my game.
He's a bad man.
I'm killing. They shot at me.
You can't be
It doesn't
yes.
matter if you put your goddamn
Fuck
gun
you.
down. It's like punching me in the face, saying, "Oh God,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I forgot. I didn't realize what I was doing."
Hey, Cody, go stand in that street, shoot at me with an AK-47, and then say, "I give up," and put it over your head and
Fuck
expect me to
that.
be nice to you.
You're dying. I don't
dead,
give a
dude.
shit what you're
just
doing.
dumb because you quit shooting, dude.
This is why that happened to you at the end of the first chapter.
God bless.
This is why.
I don't care who you're getting shot at. I don't give a shit if I get the bad ending.
So, and like I said, in my opinion, the bad ending was not that bad, but apparently there's a better version of it. So, but anyway,
What, you
can
set
slap
off more
me in the head.
bombs?
Hit you with a backhand.
But
Being so ignorant.
even still, like with the technical issues aside, the actual game is phenomenal. It's a phenomenal fucking game. It's the great, like, to be the 3rd game of the series and to be this good, it makes me very happy.
Metro would get the books.
Metro was very much a game that kind of flew low, but everybody who played it was like, "Yeah, that's the shit." And like, I really hope it takes off. I mean, I don't think there's going to be anything out that's going to come out this year that's going to beat it, in my opinion.
Red Dead 2.
Did that come out last year?
It was last year? Oh, it sure was,
So-
because Fortnite beat it for Game of the Year.
Yeah.
Right.
That's so disgusting.
Anyway, yeah, we already talked about how stupid that was, but
Okay. I can make an argument on the devil's advocate on that one. Cultural impact-wise, Fortnite has been the biggest game.
Let me do my dance. Let me do my
Yeah.
Fortnite dance. Look, every fucking 7-year-old you know.
Pull up the Lone Oak Walmart Fortnite dance contest.
Fuck
Please, God!
That. Jesus Christ.
I'm punching.
No, I'm kidding.
punching
Don't.
your
No,
couch.
don't.
No, you said
Don't
pull
do
it
it.
up.
Don't do it.
People gonna know that Arkansas Walmart had a Fortnite dance competition.
And it was the worst thing ever.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway, anyway.
We're not going there.
We'll end it here. And
But yeah.
Once
So-
again, thanks for our Patreon
Yes.
subscriber.
And please, if you're not a subscriber, subscribe. We've
Subscribe.
got the lowest tier. I mean, you could go from 1 to 5, and
yo, dog, I'll take a cent if you want to give it.
you know, we got, what is it, 1 to 5, 5 to 10, and 10 to 25.
25 is the highest one right
25 is the highest one right now.
And
now. We can come up with some bullshit.
We're thinking about putting in a PayPal for one-time donations for anyone who doesn't want to.
we do kind of
subscribe.
want,
Yeah, one-time donations are great. Any donation, anything.
Even a thank you. I'll take a thank
and,
you.
you know, things like that are really going to help us like recoup, because like we've been paying for all this stuff out of pocket, and we've spent some fucking money. So,
I'm not too worried about recouping. I just want to be like appreciated for being.
Yeah,
awesome.
I'm not
It's
asking
more,
for
it's
your
more
money.
of appreciation.
Definitely
It's
not. Yeah, I don't care. You don't have to give me a cent. You know what I mean? I just
a
rather you
thumbs
like
up, a thank you, a fucking great review. Write a review on any of the
write a bad review.
podcast.
Right?
Yeah, I don't care.
Right,
Tell
how much
me,
of a piece
tell
of
me
shit
I'm
Ivan
ugly
is.
and
We
his
wanna hear it.
caterpillar's weird.
Yes. Just that's all I got.
You're gonna keep bringing it
Mike
up.
looks like Luigi, and
No,
thanks for that.
we thank anybody for
Thanks
listening.
for the flags we got here today.
Mike East. Thanks, big guy.
Um,
Thanks for our Patreon subscriber. Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for being patient for us being out for a little bit. We'll try to do better on that. But
For anyone who's stuck with
And
us
if
this
you-
long, you are a G.
And we'll put a sticker on your windshield.
I will
Just
come
slap
to
it
your
on
I
there.
will
We'll
come to your
drive
house myself.
across the states, slap it on there, and
And we're staying for the night.
yeah, we're staying for the night because it's a long drive.
Asterisk. No, we're not.
All right,
Later, guys.
we'll catch you guys later.